It was me, Austin. It was me all the time. Welcome to the Infinity Equation. I wish Bobby was here so I could do that from and say that I was the superstar he was meeting in Texas, but it wasn't. So I just want to get it right up. But what's going on, everybody? It's Friday night. We're back here. You're here with the Infinity Equation podcast crew. Bobby will be here soon. He's running a little bit late. You know, he's big time. Bobby got big time things to do. And this is not a big time show. This is still the rinky dink show of your favorites occasion on Friday. And I see two people wearing their Infinity Equation shirts. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
They're so soft.
I know, aren't they?
So soft.
Just make you feel good inside.
Yeah.
Oh, Alcatraz, we will get to that Valorverse T in a few.
But is it a Valorverse T?
We shall see. But what's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming hang out with us. There's no crickets this week. Fortunately, there's no cricket Valorverse toys in the building tonight. But you know how that goes. You know, you're big time. You're big time. But everybody, how y'all doing out here in the chat? Chatting it up. Ooh, we got a lot of folk here today. We got Florencio. We got Papa, Jim Largo, Jim Stratos, Ryan Sweeney, Fighting in Code Names, Ken K, UNW, Alcatraz, Jim, I said Jim Largo, Ewan, I said him too. Hey, go on. Greg Miller, Robert Diaz, Mark Rose, Mobile Recluse, James Salzburg, Rich M, welcome. Oh, I know it's up for you. You and Ewan are up late. Appreciate y'all hanging with us. Striding, Disavow, my man. The Mighty Most Jeff, Sebastian Bodo, Johnny Stratos, Graphite Dust, Rob the Plastic Hour, Happy Accident, Marauder Rubin, Jason Lopez, Clay Hitchelheim, if I'm pronouncing that right, Omar Vasquez, Josh Lambert, Toy Box of Doom, Don Marcucci. Well, that's you, Alex.
Muchiachiaro.
There you go. I'll leave it to you to say his name.
Every time.
I'll leave it to you. Darth Clueless, Marvelous Nerd, Retro Blasting, Melinda M, Joseph Joe Kerr, Felipe Therese. Let's see, Wing Lose, Lurch, Phil Jones, Andrew M. Lord have mercy, KJ Smith, Deron Schaefer, Articulated Heroes, OK Figures, Christopher Kelly, Brian 3B, Judson's back. Hey, welcome back, sir.
Good to see you, Judd.
Hey, Judson.
Let's see.
Michael just hopped on and said he's suffering through Bionic 6. He's on episode 44 of 65.
Lord have mercy. He must be doing it for his.
I was thinking about going back and checking those cartoons out because I guess he's gonna do a thing on Bionic 6.
I think so. Yeah.
But I remember I had the toys and they were like die cast, like 3 3/4 figures die cast. You remember them, Dante or Ryan?
I did not have the Bionic 6, unfortunately.
No, I never had them.
But I always thought the at least the animation held up.
I've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard the animation was like amazing, some of the best of its era.
Yeah.
But as far as the show, I don't think I've ever seen the show.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen it. I haven't seen it in a while, so I could not tell you.
Interesting premise for a show. Adopted family. I think they were adopted, but multi-ethnical, cultural, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like half robots.
They were cool. Yeah. I had no problem with it. Honestly, I had no problem with the show. I have no issue with it. It's just it's been such a long time since I've seen it. I couldn't say yes or no. I didn't have the toys that when I was growing up. Robert Diaz with the first super chat. Thank you, sir. Got my gin and tonic. Got my homemade buffalo chicken wrap. Paying it for it. Let's have a nice night. Definitely. Thank you. What was popping off this week? Something was popping off this week, and I can't remember what it was.
What, besides the continued onslaught of Hasbro pre-orders?
Yo.
How do you guys do it, man? Every week you're hit with something.
I'm not pre-ordering everything, but I see it, you know.
There's got to be one thing a week, though, that you're like at least raises your antennas.
Not everything. Like the MCU stuff, I don't really mess with. I don't mess with too much MCU. It's more just like I try to stay closer to the comics, the comic ones, because those are more the ones that I grew up with and enjoy. Blake with the super chat. Thank you, sir. Best damn Ricky Dink show on YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Blake.
But yeah, if it's not Legends, it's not Mezco, Mafex or Mafex.
Mafex.
That's hit my pockets. And Mafex hit my pockets this week.
Oh, really?
Which ones?
Oh, you know which one I got. You know which one I got. I got that Sentinel Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not Mafex.
Oh, no, sorry, Sentinel. Yes, right. I'm sorry. Yes,
yeah.
Excuse me. I'm losing.
Yeah, I see, and that's one I did not pre-order. Like, I think it's really cool. And I like the gargoyle, but man, $143. Oof.
That's a lot that you get with it, though.
I know, and the thing is, I already have the Mafex version and the Hasbro version of Peter B. Parker. So I'm like, do I really just want the blonde head and the gargoyle? So I don't know. Maybe if GameStop puts it up and they do one of those sales like they did with the Miles, then maybe I'll grab one. But for now, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, folks. We'll be getting into Fantastic Four. I was mad about that, but I understood what they were doing. Yeah, because I thought
you would be the exact opposite.
No, I was not. I was not the exact opposite from that one. When you put up a post and you show somebody else's face and you think it's something else, you're like, "Yo, this might be great. Like, I need this." And then they show the first Marvel family, and then it's like, "Oh, it's you guys. Got enough of you guys at home. Don't need no more at you. I got to tell you, that next set that comes out from Retro is going to be my last Fantastic Four. Like, I don't want no more Fantastic Four. I got off. At this point, I don't know how else more you can do Fantastic Four.
Well, you'd have to start jumping into other Fantastic Four characters.
The only one you can do is Future Foundation. That's about it.
I'm talking not the core family, but you could bring in Ghost Rider, Wolverine.
Right. I was just gonna say, what about that 2-issue story where Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Hulk? Who was the fourth one that joined? Like back in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember. But there's there's She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And
She-Hulk.
Spider-Man.
Hold on.
Spider-Man was the other guy. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Hell.
Oh.
Yay! Yeah! The birthday. Is that Britney Spears? Hold on, I gotta
You
bring
bet
it
your ass it is.
Hit you. Is that what you want me to do at Joe Fest? Hit you one more time?
Oh wait!
I'm opposed to it.
Yeah, you know that.
I wore this shirt in honor of the Karen that put comments on the YouTube channel. So
You know what?
I didn't want anyone's feelings to get hurt, and I didn't want any of our great fans to be treated as kindergartners. So to Karen, I'm sorry. So here's Britney Spears in your face.
But you know what? You can't treat people like kindergartners. I mean, that's what A Lonely Island made the song about. Go kindergarten.
I'm sorry for that poor sheltered woman who probably has the most boring life in the entire fucking world. Sorry. I said it. Sorry.
Oh my God.
But she got me all riled up because she called us kindergartners, so she must be better than all of us.
She might be a kindergarten teacher, so you never know. Brian Smith with another super chat. Thank you, sir.
There she is.
Hello, gentlemen. Love all the content you guys provide. Also, Mama Laser Pants was the best. Beast mode.
Beast mode. Thanks, Brian.
Jim Lark was talking about, yep, Dante, where's my Mexico Dr. Doom? You best believe that's what I'm waiting for. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Alert says, I enjoyed the brief podcast with Mama Laser Pants on it. It was funny. It was fun and funny, especially Dante laughing at the end about Beast Mode. Yo, I'm sorry. Miles went hard. And then Dad's story took it home. Dad's story took it to the place I need to go.
Yeah. So that was a clip from episode 49. So if you want to see the whole show, just scroll back through our YouTube feed to episode 49. That's a classic, man. That's one of those moments that is just, when they do a retrospective of our show one day.
Who's they?
Yeah, historians.
Yeah. History Channel.
Yeah.
VH1, where are they now?
The next YouTube rewind.
Right.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
Jeremy is it Jernigan? Jernigan, thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. Action for the super chat. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Contrary to rumors, Jeremy does not wear pink shirts. They're salmon colored shirts. Just want to put that out there. I saw some rumors floating around today that Jeremy was wearing a pink shirt. Not true.
Look, you can wear pink.
It's okay.
Yeah, you can wear pink.
Fine.
Pink salmon.
I'm not saying you can't.
Feel comfortable in. I'm just here to tell you.
I'm not saying you can't. Just want to set the record straight. And thank you for the super chat.
Yes. Melinda M saying you're your kindergartens, but she's watching and commenting on your videos. Okay.
We have to go back to Melinda's other half's comment previous to that. Michael's comment. And I'm going to take Michael up on this. We're going to do a Brittany, Kylie.
Oh, God.
If Bobby wears that and I wear a Kylie shirt on the same stream, we could roll YouTube instantly. Oh, my goodness.
Iconicon.
I think I would have to mess with a NKOTB. No, actually, no. Hell with Menudo.
Whoa. Menudo.
Then I'll just come in with Tina Turner. All legs. Tony with happy birthday, Bobby, with super chat.
Thank you. It's tomorrow, but thank you. For some reason, Facebook does it in advance. I don't get it.
Facebook didn't even tell me. Maybe that's why it didn't tell me yet.
Oh, but you know what? It's also tomorrow for Tony, I believe. So it's
that's right.
In the future.
Let's see. This Valentine says Dante Toy Galaxy retrospect deep dive on Infinity Equation. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I can tell you that right now. That is not gonna happen.
That guy shouldn't be retrospecting anything.
Lord have mercy. See, I got him started. You got him started. That's your fault. You wants to say Bobby to stand up and say it's Bobby bitch.
You ready?
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Retro Blast is saying Tina Turner is tops. You're damn right. All them legs.
We don't need another hero.
See, that's a song they need to put in He-Man. There you go. That's the song they should have put in He-Man.
Listen, that was the best part of Thunderdome.
Yes.
Stop. No, it was not.
Well,
Yo,
it
Thunderdome was not a
one
great
of the
movie.
great parts of Thunderdome.
Right.
Yeah.
Road Warrior was good. Like the first one was good.
That's
And
my
it's
favorite
like
one.
Thunderdome was like, okay, where we going with this?
No, Thunderdome was good. It was just
Thunderdome's really good.
It
I
was
think
just
Thunderdome gets a bad rap.
All right, so I may have to rewatch it. I may change my mind. I may have to rewatch it because I haven't seen it in years.
They're all. Have you seen the first one? The first Mad Max, the Australian produced one.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's really good, man. Those chase scenes, those car chase scenes. I mean, all the chase scenes in all the Mad Max movies are amazing. Even in Thunderdome, it was my favorite one actually. Out of just that one last segment with the plane and the. You don't remember?
No, I said I didn't see that one, so I don't know.
Oh man,
Don't know.
definitely check it out.
Well, Thunderdome is the one where Mel Gibson goes full mullet.
Yeah.
So that's like
in the beginning
awesome.
of the movie. Yeah, he had long hair, it was mullety.
Yeah.
But then the kids.
Yeah.
And then real quick, talk about He-Man. So they did come out with a synopsis. A little bit. There was, I guess, not a synopsis, but there was an explanation of what's going to happen in He-Man. So it is all He-Man, but Teela's going to get a little bit more. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's going to watch it, but it's not an all Teela show. It is He-Man up front and present.
Yeah, that was a big concern, right? That it was going to veer off to the Teela show.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But maybe for Teela fans, this will be an opportunity for them to spin her off into her own show.
It can be, but I mean, the She-Ra show on Netflix is pretty good. Like I had no problem watching it. I still got to finish it, but it was still a good show. The She-Ra one that they have on Netflix was really good.
I feel like it would make more sense to spin it off with She-Ra, because the one that just played on Netflix, it can't. I mean, isn't it like a kiddie version? It's not something that can tie.
Yeah.
No, it's not really like. It's not. I don't know. I want to say like kiddie version because it plays like Steven Universe. It gets a little bit adult heavy sometimes as well.
Yeah. Okay. Teela Turner.
Michael said. Yes. Teela Turner. We don't need another He-Man. I'm like, oh, what? What'd you say? Oh, wait a minute. Let's back this up, Teela Turner. We do need He-Man. You can't. This the reason why you brought him here is because you couldn't fight Skeletor by yourself. Yeah, that's true. Don Draper saying that She-Ra is non-canon. Yeah. So I mean, you can't do another. I guess you can do a spinoff of that, but that She-Ra show on Netflix is not that bad. It really is. You just gotta give it a little bit of chance. All right. So everybody wants to know about Karen. So I don't know if you, Bobby or Ryan, wants to explain it.
Well, I got.
Well,
I'm sharing my screen with the context. Okay. So we get Dante to bring that up. Hopefully, everyone can see this that's watching.
You're gonna have to explain. I can't see it.
Okay,
but, I'm kind of lost on everything that's been happening. Been a little disconnected from you guys this week with all this.
So be part of the show, Alex.
I don't know if you're aware, but on YouTube you can leave comments on videos.
Yeah.
So we had a pretty hot video uploaded last Saturday by yours truly. I took the clip of Bobby discussing Super 7 from our last podcast, and I cut it up and I uploaded it as its own video because I thought it was worthy. It was excellent info for those that might want to order the Super 7 Silverhawks. Side note, if you want to buy them, just buy them. It's fine. Whatever. But Janine decided to leave a comment about Bobby's t-shirt. And she said, Bobby's t-shirt is petty and immature. So, I mean, I see that and I'm like, well, no, it's witty and funny. That's my first comment. And then Janine comes back and says, yeah, it is if you're in kindergarten. Sure, kindergartners might think it's really funny. And I said, and if you're a grown adult too. Because it's funny. Subpar 7. That's the t-shirt he was wearing. And so Janine comes back and says, well, I hope you're laughing just as hard when Brian Flynn wears his Vala Worst tee on his next video interview.
What? What was it? Vala what?
Vala Worst. See what she did there?
Yeah.
Very, very clever on her part.
See,
Right.
because the name of Bobby's company is Valaverse, but she said Vala Worst. See?
Mhm.
See how she did that? Ah.
Mhm.
She said, if you don't think that's just as funny, you're a hypocrite. Well, Janine, I wouldn't want to be labeled a hypocrite now, would I? So I got right to work. You know what I'm saying? Vala Worst. See that? It's funny, Janine. You did good.
And I think it's freaking hilarious.
Bobby, I'm going to bring you one. I'm going to have...
I'll wear it all the time.
What size T-shirt are you? Oh, medium? Large? Large. You got it. See, it's
send 'em
funny
an extra
because...
large.
What's that?
Don't send them an XXL or extra large. Like
2X.
Look, it was by accident. A lot of people were just somebody was chomping in my ear at the time. And I was
wait.
doing a lot of stuff.
So I got this T-shirt on. This is the part where the sunglasses come in from off screen. And the cigarette comes in. And the Snoop Dogg music plays, but we can't do that because we'll get demonetized.
Sure will.
In fact, I'm just, you know what? So keep them on.
Now, see, Janine, Karen, if Brian had the balls to wear this shirt, let me tell you something. I would give that guy incredible props for actually standing up for himself. Will he? I'm going to say no. So that's fine. He doesn't have to. I'm just saying, if he did, I would respect him just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, just enough for kindergarten level. Just enough.
I'm just trying to stay like the comment that makes no sense to me. Kindergartens don't even know what Super 7 is, so why would it be funny to kindergartens, Janine? I'm just trying to break that down. I'm trying to break this down into my head because that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, see, kindergartners love like fart jokes.
Yeah, I get what she's saying. I get what she's trying to say.
They have a very refined, taste for comedy.
You can go on your bike and go fall off and scrape your knee. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Here we go. We got a super chat from Jim Largo. Bobby can laugh all the way to the bank while subpart 7 files bankruptcy after the Thunder Tank fails. Well,
how about after all did you guys see that article about how they have this incredibly expensive rent because they choose to have their offices in a very expensive part of San Francisco? So guys, you know why the figures are $55? Because Brian Flynn feels that he needs to have offices in the most expensive part of San Francisco. That's where your money's going, not to the toy. So
the streets are paved in turds.
And here's you and starting trouble again. Janine versus Mama Pants 81 is the next YouTube box.
My money is all over Mama Laser Pants.
Right.
Hey, I really like.
If she starts losing, I'm cheating. I'm putting put these bricks in there. Just put the bricks in. Mama Laser Pants. Just put the bricks in.
I really like Josh Lambert's suggestion. He said, "Can y'all put that up on TeePublic?"
Put what?
Vala Worst.
Ooh.
Can we put that up on TeePublic? He asks.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to trend.
We did next go around shirt when the show started off. We did next go around. Alcatraz with a $5 super chat. Hashtag Karen's always mess things up. Hashtag subpart 7. That's his wife or him playing dress up as Janine.
Thank you for the super chat, Alcatraz.
So and Bobby, you read the article, and I shared it with you guys, and I just want to understand. So I had to go back and refresh my memory as well on this. Brian Flynn said that Silverhawks were a dull gray color in the show. We're used to them. Hold on, Bobby. I want to finish my statement. They are shiny when they're toys. So I said, okay. Let me play devil's advocate. Let me just go back and watch the show. Now I go on YouTube. It's up. And what's the first thing I see? Some shiny ass people in a ship. Flying in the dark, starry space, fighting off shiny ass monsters. So I didn't see any part of them that were a dull gray color. Everybody were shining. They were shining so hard, I had to put my sunglasses on because the shine was gleaming so hard off of them. Now, it seems like Brian Flynn and what's his name? What's doing He-Man? What's his name? Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
I have some bad memories about some old TV shows and didn't do no research. So, either you're going to listen to the guy who didn't do no research, or you're going to go and do your own research and listen to people who actually do work and actually do research on their products before they go ahead and put it out there. How about them apples?
I think he said that we remember them as being metallic because of the toys, not so much.
No, it's not because of toys. And I was like, there's no way I can remember them being metallic because of the toys. No, in the show they were freaking metallic. They had a shine to them. Monstar had a shine to him when he turned to his robotic form.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna tell me that the toys were just metallic? And I'm like, man, Bluegrass is awesome. Look at this metallic shine on him. And then you're gonna tell me, no, your memory is hazy. Where I can actually go on YouTube. YouTube's free for everybody across the world. Let me show you a little something, Brian. Let me show you how you do this. Let me bring this up here. So, I'm gonna show you a little something, Brian. It's real easy. It's real easy. Anybody can do this. So let me show you something, Brian. So this is all you gotta do. This is all you got to do. Silver Hawks. It's YouTube, okay? I forgot if you got YouTube.com. If you don't know what the page is, let me help you. Look at that. I can bring up some Silverhawks very easily.
Oh, look at that. Look at those white
They're
highlights.
shiny!
Make things look shiny.
Oh.
They're
Well,
shiny!
Quicksilver doesn't look blue at all.
Nobody's gray.
Listen, if he didn't have such high rent, where his offices are, he can afford to do what NECA does. When NECA wants to do cartoon accurate figures, they paint the highlights. They do that right. Yes, NECA has issues with quality control, but as far as deco and the appearance of something looking cartoon-like, they nail it. Blue, molded blue Quicksilver. Good job, bud.
So
Good
that
job.
go ahead.
Just real
Ryan
quick,
Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney with a super chat. Thank you very much. But it's still better than subpar 7. Just look at those figures. Look at those figure posts this week from Bobby.
So that article you sent, I forgot one of you guys sent this morning.
Yeah, I sent it.
Did you read the part where he talked about that one of the main reason why they didn't put a shiny finish is because the paint would create too thick of a layer and it would inhibit the articulation that they wanted.
What articulation?
But they have like single jointed.
What articulation?
Yeah,
the funny
that's
thing
what
is,
I was
did you
saying.
happen to catch in that article, in that interview, he thought they were going to ask about double jointed elbows and knees, and Brian preemptively was like, "Oh, I see. Oh, you're going to ask about the double elbows and knees," and the person was like, "Actually, no, we're not going to ask about that." And it's like, see, he's always on the defensive for his own shit product.
A couple of times in the interview, actually.
Man, he sucks. Brian Flynn is the worst thing to ever happen to the toy industry. And I say that with boss fight in the toy industry. Brian Flynn is just the worst, dude. He's the Vala worst, like the absolute worst. He sucks so bad. And listen, all you dick riders that have to get on Super 7 like they're like God's gift to like toy production. Come on, man. Come on. You can buy the stuff, but you gotta admit. And it's like I love the guys get real pissed at me, like I'm a jerk off for going on that rant. I went on a very educated rant. They missed the whole point of that video. I was explaining why they overcharge for things and the fact that they don't need to overcharge for things. They all missed that point. So all of them are drinking that Kool-Aid. That must be some of the most tasty Kool-Aid ever.
I don't know. I'm drinking that Valor's Kool-Aid, and it's pretty good. It's the green. It's the extra green slide.
Listen, man.
Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, I think Ecto Cooler. That's what it is. It's really good. I like Ecto Cooler too when I was a kid. Real quick with Tony, does the super chat. Shout out to Ryan for ordering Greedo for me.
Oh, Tony, you're very welcome. I was happy to do it. And don't think for 1 minute. Don't think for 1 minute that this douchebag who wears sunglasses in a dark room while podcasting is going to send you just one figure.
Look,
I'm
sir,
packing that box full, my man.
you wear sunglasses at night.
Well, when
So-
you're cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day.
There you go. Like them Silverhawks are shining on me right now.
I'm kidding. This is getting stupid.
Robert Diaz with the super chat. The 06 Detroit Lions put more effort into research than Brian Flynn and Kevin Smith. You're damn right. Detroit Lions do a whole lot better. Actually, every NFL team that's worse than any NFL team does better. Even the backups do better. Like I just don't understand that. Like you couldn't just go to YouTube.com. Take 5 seconds out of your day to go to YouTube.com and see that they're shiny.
Or see that they're silver. They're a gray silver. They're not blue. Quicksilver is not blue. And once again, we understand these are digital mock-ups. We get that. It could change. Who
I have a
knows?
feeling it's not.
Probably
I have a
not.
strange feeling not. But you know what? You know what? Whatever. I don't
Pickups then? Pickups?
Yeah, we're going to do the pickups. I just, I'm subpart 7 out for the week. So I'm the valor worst person to even talk about subpart 7.
Okay, we got to get those Valor tees up on TeePublic. That's a couple people now that have asked. Alcatraz.
Yes.
We'll get them. We'll get them up. Don't worry, we will get them up.
Monetize your haters.
What?
Always monetize your haters.
Always monetize your haters.
Yeah.
So we can monetize Enjoy My Joy. Oh my God.
Oh, that's Tony. Right?
That's true. That's Tony. I don't want to take that from
Can't
Tony.
take
I
that
don't want to
from
take
Tony.
that. I don't want to take his joy away from him. All right. What did I get this week? I got my today. Hasbro Pulse actually shipped me my Baron Zemo and my Loki. So if anybody wants the Falcon parts, just hit me up. I don't need them. And then I did not expect this gift from Jeremy and Crystal. Thank you, from Alcatraz and his wife. But hey, when you're a Raider fan, you're part of the Raider Nation. Hot damn, I'm ready for this year's football. Ha ha! I'm a lifetime member of the Raider Nation.
They're in Oakland now, right?
No, they're in Las Vegas, sir.
Vegas.
Yes.
Wait. So you're a Vegas Raiders fan
Yes.
and an LA Lake. You're all over the map.
What? The Raiders were. Hold on. Let's get
You
this
are
straight.
all over the map.
Hold on. I was in California. I did like the Oakland A's when Jose Canseco and Ricky Henderson were still playing for them. So I was an Oakland A's fan. I was for basketball. I was a Seattle SuperSonics, so they took them away from everybody.
Yeah, and that's when I stopped watching the NBA. I'm like,
Right.
this league is garbage.
Then I was a Kobe fan, so I became a Laker fan. Then LeBron came and got us a championship. So I was like, okay, I could stand LeBron for that. Enough. I've always been for football. It's always been Oakland or bust.
Let's also note that Jesse Crane's brown belt was earned just
Okay.
in December of 20.
Sorry.
That ain't good.
We bugged.
No.
I love it. Was Oakland. Then they went to LA. Then they went back to Oakland, and then they moved to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a Raiders fan. So where they go, I go. And they got a beautiful stadium that I got to go visit one day. Hold on. How am I a bandwagon? How am I a bandwagoner? You took away the Seattle SuperSonics. What do you want me to do? Like they took away a team that is no longer in Seattle that was actually good. You had Gary Payton. You had Sean Kemp. You had Detlef Shrimp.
Yes.
Like, come on. You took that away from everybody.
Imagine what would have become of the Supersonics if they had stayed and Kevin Durant was still there.
Come on now.
Yeah.
They
Well,
would have
he
drafted
went-
Harden. OKC would have been Seattle.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Durant went to Boston, right?
No, he OKC, and then he went to Golden State.
Yeah.
Golden
and
State.
Now he's in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
He's
Hey, you know
still
who
trying
might win an NBA championship this year?
Yeah, well, as a coach.
to- Steve Nash.
Nash.
That's the only way he was going to get a ring.
He knows two things: Steve Nash, and he hates LeBron.
Right. That's
Fucking
the only way
A, I hate
Steve Nash
LeBron.
was going to get a ring.
Wait, Bobby, you didn't order the Mayfex LeBron James action figure?
6 of them.
And then you say, you know what I'm going to do with all 6 of them? Is at the range, practice. He's going to be like, we talking practice here. Practice? Nick Steele with the super chat, just because Mr. Action Force is dropping gems for the toy community. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Here we go, Greg. I've been a diehard Cowboys fan. Well, see, Greg, you live in PA. I feel bad for you, sir. They will beat you down for this nonsense. For 45 years, and you know where I live, but I'm Philadelphia, everything else. Fuck the birds. Yo, you live in a dangerous town saying that, sir. You are living in a dangerous town saying that nonsense. I can't. I can't stand the Cowboys. But you living dangerously. I wish you all the best. Josh Lipper said Steve Nash is the next Action Force celebrity. Call it that. Steve Nash has not held a gun ever. Let's even put that out there. Steve Nash, he'll come with a soccer ball and a basketball. No rings, no championship. He's the most blatant.
Make a little accessory soccer ball that opens up and it has like a gun inside.
No, it wouldn't even be that. He just come with a soccer ball and basketball because that's what Steve Nash is. It'll come with all the jerseys he ever had, and he's just been standing there just kind of smiling. What am I supposed to do, guys? Oh, I'm going to coach the Action Force team. Okay. You don't get no rings, Steve, for that. Now, just remember, you don't get no rings for it, Steve.
He doesn't. He could be a drill sergeant.
But he still don't get he gets no decorations, no rings, no nothing.
No, he
that.
gets a whistle. And a playbook. I hope you're writing this shit down, man.
Yeah, some gold right there.
It is. Salvador said he's gonna be throwing grenades. He's gonna be bouncing them around like he's a soccer ball, and then he's gonna kick him. And by the time he's done kicking, he done blew up his leg.
Listen to that character development.
But he ain't gonna get off and talk to me like boom, 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 boom. Oh, my leg! I can't do anything. Well, Steve, guess you just kind of useless to the team. You like Lieutenant Dan now, Steve. Goodbye.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh. Savages.
Lieutenant Dan.
Hold on. I'll let you sit here talking about LeBron. You trashed him. Till there's no end.
Listen,
I'm going to talk about Steve Nash like I can.
Nash is a good human being. A good human being. LeBron James is a Brian Flynn.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
LeBron Flynn, right there, bitches. What? Make that a shirt.
It's gonna happen now.
Done.
That's horrendous. No. He got Coach Nash over there. Coach Nash ain't doing nothing. He got put on with maybe a decent team that might win. But we know the West is probably the strongest as it ever been.
Ooh, no, I don't. Well, let's not turn this into sports.
Yeah, do you know how many of our listeners are probably that we lost?
I know.
How many did we drop off already?
That's fine.
Let's get it.
Ryan, what'd you get this week?
Well, I too got a little something from Alcatraz and Crystal.
Raider Nation is what I'm talking about.
What,
Raider
you
Nation.
too?
I'm a Seahawks fan. Okay, this is
God!
What are you doing
this
with
is
that?
this is the ultimate troll. they bought me something that I will feel guilty for burning.
Right.
Oh, good Lord.
But they also got the same thing for Gavin and Amber. And Amber, my wife, was raised a Raiders fan. She's a Seahawks fan now. Trust me. There ain't there's no Raider jerseys in that closet. Only Seahawk jerseys.
What about in the attic though?
Nothing.
Did she just hold on? Did she just post something about a Raiders shirt?
Huh? She posted the picture of the Raiders shirt.
Oh.
That and then Gavin got one too. But thank you, Jeremy and Crystal. It's very nice. Also, you're trolls. So you know.
Well, he said Bobby Alex is coming next. So you already know to get Bobby, just Steve Nash. So anything with Steve Nash's face, like
no, LeBron. Get him a LeBron shirt.
No,
Listen,
just give him a Steve.
If anyone gets me anything LeBron, I will live stream me burning the shit out of that. So if you want to waste your money, just letting you know.
That's what I said. Just give him a Steve Nash shirt. Just get Steve Nash printed on the face. His face printed on the shirt. That's it.
Alcatraz just put me in timeout. So I went into Walmart and they had 2 cases of the Villains Wave on the pegs, except all 4 because Doctor Doom is the double pack, right?
Yes.
All 4 Doctor Dooms were gone, but all the other figures were there. So I picked it up and I built the Zenmu. This is a really solid wave, man.
It is.
I think every figure is a hit, except for the Hood, who I don't really know anything about the Hood. It's Sonny's top figure of 2021. You should check out Sonny Plays with Toys Instagram. He's hilarious. But yeah, this is just an angry civilian, or this is the YouTube comments on Bobby's video about Super 7. So, and then I also got in my DC Injustice video game Ares figure, and this thing is amazing.
I can't wait to get mine from Amazon.
Yeah, Storm Collectibles, once again, just kills it with these giant DC villains from Injustice. But, I mean, this would fit in so many displays, even if you're not into DC. Mm-hmm. It's just a cool figure. I mean, helmet comes off. He's got tons of hands. He's got a couple heads. He's got a giant battle axe, as well as this giant sword. Mm-hmm. Storm Collectibles, so it's the rubber overlay over the inner skeleton, so very posable. It's really cool. I'm really digging it. And then shout out to Unboxing Art, Arthur Yole, because we did a little trade. I sent him a couple of Ray Palpatine. I sent him a couple Ray Palpatine figures that I couldn't wait to get out of my house, and he traded me some Dora Milaje. So he sent me 3 Dora Milaje. So I'm building up my Dora Milaje army. So I think I'm up to 10 now, and I think I'm good with 10 of Black Panther's bodyguards, basically.
You actually have more than I do.
That's a shame, Dante. What are you doing?
Hey, look, the Dora Milaje was I couldn't build them.
Yeah.
At that time, they were going quick. They were not readily available where I could just purchase them.
That's true. And then
real quick, Ryan.
Okay.
World Made of Cardboard did a super chat. Bobby, do you have any Steel Brigade figures from 92, 93, dark green vest with dark blue arms and legs?
The green.
Yeah, the version 2, the gold head. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those.
Are they more rare than the original one?
So it's a common misconception. Everyone thinks that the gold head Steel Brigade is the most rare version. And for a while, it was people wanted 600 for one of those. And
wow,
I was trying to spread the word and let people know, listen, it's not the most rare version. The most rare version is a 1A. A 1A is incredibly rare. I'm saying maybe 5 a year show up on eBay, and that's even saying a lot. I have 8 of them, but I've also bought the last 8 that have been on eBay.
What makes those so rare? Is it a special design?
It's because they changed the build of the Steel Brigade from when he started in 87 to the time of right before the gold head came out They had 4 different versions of that build.
Oh wow.
And that 1A is the rarest version because he was only like available for like a year, and then they switched to the B, and then the B is really rare, and then the C is kind of rare, and then the D is really common, and then Goldhead came out. But Goldhead was out at like a height where a lot of people were ordering it. For some reason, people just thought it was rare because it was like the end of the line, but it wasn't. People are still ordering a ton of that. So, like I said, common misconception. Version 1A is the rarest. Goldhead, not so much.
Okay. Hey, before I finish my pickups, Greg Miller has a question, and I just found it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Why is the Bad Batch Captain Rex $30 as a Walmart exclusive? What's going on?
Listen, retailers are allowed to charge whatever they want. It's called a suggested retail price. So, if they want to charge 30 because it's an exclusive, they could charge 30. I mean, as of right now, it's like Hasbro bumped it up to 25, so everyone's selling it for 25. But like, remember Toys R Us when Legends were 20 everywhere else? They were like $22.99 or like $21.99. They were a couple dollars more. It's just Walmart probably taking advantage of the exclusive. It's not like it's short run to the point where it's a more expensive figure for the factory to make. They're doing just as many as everyone else, but it's just probably them taking advantage of the exclusivity of it. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing more places do that. I don't know why they would do that, because if they want a line price, it's like you have a $30 figure next to a $25 figure. It's like, it's not like it would confuse the consumer, because the people that are buying these figures they're collectors. So, they really don't care, and they're not going to be confused by like the price difference to the point where they're like, wait, is it a different figure? What's going on here? It's just, the exclusivity, just getting greedy.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, last thing. So last week I canceled a bunch of pre-orders. Just, figures I didn't feel I really needed. So
like Action Force pre-orders?
No. Those are locked in. None of those are canceled. But one of the ones I canceled was the Tango Warrior from the Power Rangers line. I had 2 of them pre-ordered, canceled them both. Of course, this week I walk into Walmart and I see them on the shelf. They have 2 of them. And I was like, oh. So I got one. And I'm actually glad I did, because it is a very good figure.
Yeah.
It's a very well-made figure.
Monsters. He was definitely in the first season.
So they kind of...
They're from the movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
They were kind of like the putties.
Yeah.
They were like
Ivan Ooze's little army.
Yeah, so I'm glad I got it. I'm good with one. I'm not gonna, get a bunch of these, but it's an excellent figure, man. Like, Hasbro's doing really well with their Power Rangers line and the articulation in them. So it's cool, and it's got like this metallic paint, believe it or not, and it was $20, not $55. And so that is what I got.
All right. Before we go on, World Cardboard says I sold mine on eBay years ago. The file and the signature cutout in a perfect rectangle. My wife was wondering if you might have bought it.
I didn't buy it. Wait, did I buy that one? I may have bought that one, but if not, I do remember it. If I did pass on it, I probably passed on it because it was cut out. I would have. A lot of people don't like when the file cards are signed by the kid. I actually prefer it signed by the kid, because it shows like that was that kid. Like that, I want to know that the person who ordered it. So it's like a lot of them. Like when I do my database, I can see like the original person that bought it, because the kid signed his name. And I've looked up some of these people and like sent them a message on Facebook like, hey man, did you ever have a Steel Brigade? And they're like, well, that's so weird that it like went around. Now it like came to me, and so I do remember that one. I would not have cut out the signature, but that's okay.
One other question before we move on. Super chat, it's did Hasbro redeem themselves somewhat with the ease of ordering and bot proofing of Breaker and Barbecue?
They did.
Yeah. I mean,
and Target actually.
Sorry,
so I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but Target actually went back and deleted double orders.
Mm-hmm.
So they were limited, like one per order. But in the past, you could go back and order again, one per order. So people will make multiple orders. This time, Target is canceling those extra orders. So at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, good
It was super easy to get them. I ordered on Pulse. Then I saw they were up on Target, so I ordered another breaker and barbecue. And I'm glad I did because my buddy Colossal Customs missed out on breaker, so I got one for him. But hey, you know what? As much as we complain, at least they're moving in the right direction. Now let's get some Vipers back out there.
Yeah, and now we can see that they're actually putting other, like, your Major Blood is now stocking the shelves. Like, now
Yes.
you have a chance to actually get a Major Blood. So yeah, so you know, they're moving up out that much. Yeah, we need to move up this much, but you know, take what you can get. I'm really happy for that. Alex, what you get this week?
Very, very light week. I just got one little thing. I got retro NES game of Willow.
Oh, my
nice.
goodness.
Damn, I'm jealous as shit.
Yeah. And what I do is I go online on eBay and I buy these blank cases, these blank Nintendo cases, and then I just print out the cover so that way I have them in a hardcover protected.
Very cool. I didn't know you were into retro games.
Yeah, I have a lot. I have
Cool.
Bro,
pretty much-
retro, what a market there is for retro games. Like,
Yes.
I didn't realize
Big
how
time.
crazy it
Yeah.
was.
You know what's just starting to become like the hot new vintage console? Our GameCube and the first Xbox and PS2 even now. PS2 was like the biggest selling console of all time, but their games now are starting to go up in value.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I got all that stuff. I got stuff from going Atari, ColecoVision,
It's awesome.
all the Sega stuff, all the Nintendo stuff. I just need a
I-
PS5.
I blame the pandemic for that. You know, people are stuck at home. They want to revisit those old games.
Yeah.
So they're buying them up. And yeah, the retro and vintage video game market has just exploded.
I think, I don't know if you guys follow Jeremy Padower from
Mhm.
Wicked Cool and Jazzwares, and he's real big on like collecting and like speculating on things to collect and what goes up in value. And he's like really smart. He's made tons of money off stuff. So I always try to listen like what he's talking about as far as like trends. And one that I jumped on when he said it a while ago was iPhones. And I was like, really? So I bought a complete like Gen 1, like first ever iPhone with the box matching serial numbers, this and that. Bro, those are going for
Why?
ridiculous amounts of money.
Wow.
It's crazy. Like
Why?
people are just buying like weird, like old stuff. Look up what a Gen 1 iPod goes for. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I heard about the iPods, but
Yeah.
the iPhones?
iPhones, dude. So I got one. I got an iPhone 1 in my case over here.
Nice.
Yep.
I have what was it? The iPhone, I think Gen 8.
That's probably not old enough, but
I can't remember. It's like a 16 gig. It's a couple years old. It's not like brand new.
look up prices, and I forget the model, but look up prices on the alarm clock that Marty McFly had in Back to the Future.
Oh, I can believe that.
Shit.
It'll blow your mind.
The alarm clock?
That alarm clock, I forget the brand that it was, but look up prices on that alarm clock.
Is there
Yeah.
something special about it that makes it so
Yeah,
It's-
it was in Back to the Future.
Future, yeah. That's the reason why.
Huh. Well, I know the sneakers, the Nike, what are they called? Whatever, the from part 2 where they have the lights and all that shit.
Oh
They
yeah,
actually
when I
released
made
a couple
those,
of-
yeah.
They actually released them in several over, like the last 15, 20 years. They've released little clumps of like collector's edition of those, and those things go for thousands of dollars.
Wow.
I can believe it. There was the self-lacing ones you talking about?
Yeah, but they don't sell
Yeah.
fleece. They just have like the LED lights in them.
Yeah.
And they're like above the angle. They're really tall. They're above the
Yeah, Tony said Air Max.
Air
Yeah,
Mags.
Air Mags. There you go.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about that their Return or Death of Superman comic book issue is going to put their kids through college.
No.
Yo, you know how many times people have said that? Like when that first dropped, they were like, "Yo, this is the issue to get."
It's actually probably, if you can pinpoint it to one single issue, it's probably the issue most responsible for helping kill
How dare you?
comic
You
book
shut your
Dude, it's
foul
fine.
mouth
It's
there.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
No, it was X-Men #1 is what caused that.
That one too. Yeah.
No. What?
Yeah. It was
No.
reprinted. So that and that Spider-Man. Or what was it?
It's
McFarlane
the
X-Men
Spider-Man.
1 was the highest selling comic ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the Superman. The reason is because people did buy multiple copies of X-Men #1, but they also came out with several variant versions to make up the whole poster thing. And at the end, they released a big.
Yeah.
But Superman, people bought way more copies of that issue than they did of the original X-Men #1. So
And it's usually always like the newsstand version that's worth more than the one that you get at your local comic shop.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's always like the most priciest one. Like, hey, if you got this at the newsstand, I'm like, yo, like really? You really think I'm going to the newsstand and buying my comics? I'm going to the grocery store and picking this comic up. Or I'm going to Walmart and like, you know what? Let's see what comics Walmart's got today. Just see. No. I'm going to my local comic store. Actually, pretty much I gotta go to my comic store this week. I gotta pick up my Wolverine #1. That was signed by Adam Kubert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's off the new. It's a new issue.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. So,
That's the way it used to be, man. You used to be able to go to a newsstand and pick up your paper and pick up.
yeah, I remember. I used to live in these apartments. Like when I was growing up, I used to live in these apartments, and right around the corner was like a corner store. Had a little spinner rack with the comics on there, and I'll go around there and go get my comics.
Mm-hmm.
50 cents, 75 cents.
65 cents. That's the lowest price I can remember buying.
Yeah, I was around for that. I was around the 50 cents and 75.
50.
I don't think I had the 65. I don't think I had the 65 when I was around. I think they were still like, I don't know, maybe the ones I was buying weren't 65. They were like either 50 or 75 cents.
What is that noise, Bobby?
Huh?
What is that noise?
I wasn't
And,
farting. I was. It's my leather, my gamer chair.
Sure. Yeah.
Listen, I would take credit. I would take credit if I was farting over here, man. I took credit for one earlier today. My wife was like, "You're foul." I was like, "Yeah."
X Factor 17. Yes, I am going to Joe Fest. I will be there on Friday.
Somebody.
Well, I won't be at the fest Friday because I get in late, but I'll be in Augusta.
Somebody asked me if I was going to do anything special for a Joe Fest. Are you doing any special art? Yeah, I am. I'm trying to get it done. We'll see.
Are your commissions still open?
Yeah, but I got a whole bunch.
Okay.
I finished yours. Did you see? I posted it.
I did. Yes, thank you. That's awesome.
All right. Anything? Did you get anything else, Alex?
No, that's it.
That's it. Bobby? Unboxing Bobby over there.
I got several things.
Oh,
I got 16-time world champion.
oh, yours came in already.
Woo! And then the greatest wrestling figure of them all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should know it was Stone Cold Steve Austin somewhere.
I'm pretty happy with these ultimates. It's nice that they did one for Austin finally. I mean, I'm pretty sure all the ball joints for their heads are the same because these are the digital printed heads that they're finally using. But I have some really good heads on some of the other Austin figures that I'd like to use. But also, it's like I'm probably gonna want to get like 10 of these because it's the good body, and I want to upgrade my other Austin figures. It's just funny that they did this figure, and I get it. They put him on on a new body, but the blue belt came with another Austin figure, that vest, that shirt, so it's like I have all the Austin figures, so I basically have everything in this set except the new body. But it's still, listen, I'll buy any Austin or Warrior figure that they make. And then the Flair, I mean, dude, Flair, the only thing, I mean, I know that he didn't wear the sunglasses with the robe when he came to the ring, but I want the puffy hair with the big fat black aviator sunglasses that he wore with the suit. I would want that. I'm not really a fan of the body they put him on because it's Flair had a weird dumpy body. So,
And boobies.
but I mean, I love it. I love they gave him the pink robe. To me, it's like you could literally make 20 different ultimate flares, and I'll buy all of them. Like I want the one with the white and blue robe. I want the green robe. I want short hair, 92 Royal Rumble flare.
I want old man flare. Like
the one he's about to die in the
ring.
ring, but every time he almost drops his coat, he's like, is he going to have a heart attack and go?
The one that HBK said, "I love you" to.
Yeah. They made an elite, or it was a defining moments or something like that, and I love the robe because it's extra. It's super long because he has like these sticks at the end to just make it look more.
Oh, really?
Like.
Yo,
like
that's
Coco Beware style.
He's about to go. Yeah, that's Ric Flair that's about to go. That's the old Ric Flair. You're scared every minute for him.
So I got those, and then I got let's see what I got. I got some stuff that for Joe Fest. I got some stickers in. I got some poker chips, some Valaverse and Action Force poker chips that are for the invite only after party at Joe Fest. And then box I got today. I don't have time to do a live stream unboxing, but
Super 7 figures.
Production figures, baby.
Woo!
Look at that fucking guy.
He would bring out Carrick. Is that real?
So good.
Is that real sheep wool on that coat?
Yeah.
Is that the 8-bit video game version?
That's the 8-bit video game version. Yep. I don't know because I left my camera at the office, so I'm using my laptop, so I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the digital face printing they did on Bone Collector is like flawless. Nice. They got the stubble on his chin and everything. He came out amazing. Wrong color on his vest armor, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So I got to make comments before I leave for the show, but real happy with everything. To like hold production figures is pretty wild to have come like this long and like see the whole thing, progress. It's pretty wild.
Your camera is not really working well, so send those to me, and then I'll show them on the next show. Is that?
Yep, I got you covered. I got you covered.
Yo, you send him Condor, and send me Carrick.
Felipe says he wants that 8-bit Carrick variant.
So real quick, before you go about us, Jeremy sent super chat and said issue number 1s are always worthless. You gotta be on the lookout for first appearances. Most valuable comic is the first appearance. My most valuable comic is the first appearance of Bishop. Nice.
Hey, I got a question. What's that worth? Because I have that.
I think you get close to $100. Maybe. Last time I checked, it was like $85, but that was years ago.
I can check later.
I bought the first appearance. Gambit was my favorite X-Men. I bought the first appearance of Gambit, and that shit was $30. And I remember I thought that was expensive, bro. That issue now is like $200.
Yeah. I got all that shit on the newsstand.
Dude, I think about it. I had the first appearance of Venom, first appearance of Carnage, like all those comics, and now it's like I got rid of them.
What's crazy is the first appearance Silk went up already to like 300 just because she's going to have her own show.
Yeah. Well, when the first Deadpool movie came out, his first appearance, New Mutants number 98, shot up too.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, anytime somebody gets announced in a movie or a show, just expect their comic to shoot up in price. Figure Tech says, Bobby, are the BotCon Swarm shipping soon? I know they are available at Joe Fest. Just wondering.
No, they are not. That was an error that was put out. See, I was pissed at guy. There was a miscommunication between the BotCon guys and the guy that runs Joe Fest, and he put out a post that said they were going to be available. They are not available. They are shipping the same time as everything else, but I got one right there.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Let me blow that up there.
Ooh.
So you bring that Joe Fest, let me play with, right? Thanks.
What?
Huh?
What was that?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
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 Archie said the
I
first
said a
tier
wasp
commissioner,
raider.
is only $40.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Art.
Yeah, game is about two. He said a game is about 200 to 300.
Mm.
So Happy's first Harley Quinn is $800 to $900.
Yes,
and
it is.
That's
Right.
Batman animated series, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Batman Adventures, I think.
Yeah.
Bobby, all those figures will be at Joe Fest, not for sale, but to look at.
Yep.
Here's Greg Miller starting trouble already. Is that a Super 7 figure?
Oh man.
No, he's got articulation. It's not one of those.
Oh my goodness. All right, Joe. So just hit some of the news this week. It was a light week in news this week. It wasn't a whole lot.
Really? I thought it was a lot.
It was. I don't know. You know how it seems like it's more, but it wasn't. Like when you go through this, you're like, it was kind of like a light week.
Yeah, Hasbro put out a ton of stuff, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was mostly Star Wars. That's probably why. That's why I felt like it was a lot because they put out mostly like just Star Wars stuff.
Well, we already talked about that stuff last week.
Yeah.
That was the Rogue One.
Yeah.
Star Wars this week, yeah. So they put out that Captain Rex that Greg mentioned. That was $30, and I don't know, man. Just for some soft goods, and they're going to re-release it and charge $30. Nah. I didn't get it, but as far as I know, it sold out immediately on Walmart.com, the pre-order.
Yeah.
And we all know what Walmart pre-orders are worth, about nothing. Because 9 times out of 10, they'll cancel them or you'll find it at the store first.
I would say definitely pick this up. It's worth the money. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it out there. This is worth the money.
The Sentinel Peter B. Parker.
Yes.
And Peter Parker.
Yes. It's like basically 2 figures in one.
Yeah.
But this is
it's cool they included the 6-pack abs and the beer belly version. So you can literally make both characters. That's very cool. And the dial piece. I could have sworn we kind of talked about this last week too.
We did.
But
it didn't go for pre-order until like I think like Sunday or Monday.
Okay.
Dante loves it so much he had to do it twice.
Yeah.
No, I didn't order 2. Did I order 2 days?
I would
Yeah,
mean that.
Hold on. I got
I just meant you have to show it on the show twice. Not that you bought it twice, but
Oh, okay.
you're letting us know. You got
You
problems.
scared me because I'm like, did I really order this twice?
Yeah, you told us you ordered 2 of them.
Did I? I don't think I did I? I hope not. I might have to cancel.
Yeah, I mean that's $300, bro.
I ain't got 300.
That's a lot. That's another Sentinel. Not quite. All right.
I would like to, get more information on when my Sentinel is coming out. My Hasbro Sentinel is coming out. I'd like some more information on that.
They said like a month or so ago, late
like
August.
late August, September.
Yeah.
But I still like a little bit more updates on my Sentinel.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I'm asking. Reissue of Mark. What is that?
Mark 1 million, whatever. It's a reissue of the
40
figure.
42.
I think that I can't. I was bad at Roman numerals. I'm not gonna lie. I'm bad at Roman numerals. I think it's 40. Maybe I forget what L is. I think
L is 42. Yeah.
Art, I know I got reward points, Art. I'm not using it for stuff. I told you, Art, what I'm using my points for. It's Spider-Man. I just need Spider-Man. That's it, Art. Everything else can get pushed aside. I don't care about anything else in my life. I mean, Sideshow Spider-Man, and I'm happy.
This suit sucked anyway because it kept breaking in the movie. You know?
Yeah, it was in the worst movie.
Yeah, it was.
Was that 3?
Yeah.
Now that's cool.
That comes with that. I don't know if the original came with that, but that's
no, this is the deluxe version, so I think this is like new.
Yeah. No, I meant like the original release.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the original release came with it because they're saying this is stuff exclusive to the exclusive deluxe version of it.
But why does it come with the robot arms? Because that suit was all mobile. It would fly to him. He didn't suit up with the gantry, or that's not gantry. The robot arms. I don't know what they're called.
True. That's true.
Yeah. He does have the battery. He has the Road Warrior battery.
Yeah.
It's a big boy. See, the thing, man, what's like, if I collect Hot Toys and I'm into Iron Man, that's all I'm gonna collect because they put out so much of that stuff,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
so expensive.
Yeah,
It's
they
the
do.
most expensive figures comparatively to all the. Can't
So
collect
much
Iron
is-
Man and some other shit.
This one is $640.
Yeah,
Whoa,
it's quarter
dude.
scale, though. You know, it's a big guy. 18 inches.
Quarter. Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
12-inch. Okay.
No. Although they did, I don't know if we'll get into it, but they did show off about 3 other 1/6 scale Iron Man, the 2-pack, and then I think another Iron Man figure.
I didn't see that.
Man.
Well, it's just the it's from Endgame where Gwyneth Paltrow flies in with her blue Iron Man.
Okay.
Rescue.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like a
Rescue.
2-pack of her in that suit and I guess Iron Man. I can't remember which one.
Mark 85. I think.
Do you know your marks? Like if you see the suit and you're like, that's a mark.
So the reason why is because my kid like you show him a picture of any Iron Man suit from the MCU and he knows which one it is. And so I'll ask him, hey, which one is this? He's like, oh, Mark 27. And I'm like, man, how do you know that? Because so many of them look the same, you know?
Yeah, that's why I stick with the ones in the comics. I don't go by the movers. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Then we got pictures from last week from Wonderfest that was going on. I forget where. I think it was
Shanghai.
Shanghai. Yes.
I thought it was Shanghai.
I think so. But we do get. It looks like we're going to get another pack of the skeletons, so that makes me kind of happy now. So
Yeah, and that's yeah. I'll get those. Like the purple ones I passed on. I got the first version.
Yep, same here.
I passed on the purple ones, but these look cool. I'll pick those up. And then a bunch of video game figures who I don't know who they are.
Oh, this is Street Fighter here.
Yeah, I know those. Yeah.
And Dimitri from Darkstalkers video game. From Golden Axe, Tears Flare, and
Those
Gileas.
look cool. I like those.
Yeah. Wizard needs food. Warrior needs food. Those who did play it.
It's good they're re-releasing that Zangief because prices on him went nuts.
Really?
Yeah. That might be like a new version though.
I think, yeah, it looks a little different. E Honda, bath towel status. I can't wait for this Dimitri to come out. I want this Dimitri.
Yeah, with Street Fighter, I only do SHF, so I haven't got any of the Storm Street Fighter figures. But man, that E Honda's tempting. He's just way too big to go with my SHF.
I'm not familiar with this guy here. I can't see a name because I'm not familiar with. I think it might be King of the Fighters. Yeah, King of the Fighters. Yeah, Orochi. I think this is an anime here.
Oma Takita, Kengan Ashura.
Yeah, I think that's an anime at Netflix.
Okay. Cool. See, the thing about Storm is, a lot of these import companies, they'll show something, and then you don't see it for 2 or 3 years.
Well, Storm's still pretty good with theirs.
Yeah, Storm is pretty good. But are they though?
Yeah, I think they've been pretty decent with their quality.
Because they showed Injustice, Superman, and Batman at least a year ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and that still hasn't gone up for pre-order. But
yeah, Nick just said Oma is from Keegan Ashura. The first part of the manga is finished, but they have a Keegan Omega, and the anime is on Netflix. Yeah, I thought I'd seen it on Netflix.
So did McFarlane? He was supposed to do a Facebook video where he discussed these Batman 66 figures and their 6-inch scale retro articulation, but they have a Batman playset and the Batmobile from Batman 66.
I need that Batmobile.
Yeah, but
I don't care about the figure.
NECA did them perfect. Like, I don't know why. Like,
That was Mattel. Wasn't it? That was Mattel who did them.
Was it Mattel?
That was Mattel that last did them.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, whoever did them, they did the Batmobile, they did the Batcave. Like, they were like, why would you do them again? Like, why would you waste the two?
Wait.
There's so many other areas of Batman that you could have done and not wasted on that. Like, dude, do some retro movie figures. Like, do 89 Batman or Batman
Bob
Forever
Goon.
or something like
Bob the Goon. Remember?
Bob the Goon. You know, it's like,
Oh, my goodness.
I would buy Bob
just-
the Goon.
Right.
I'm just kind of like, why would you do those?
Well, NECA did them, I think.
Well, NECA did 66 Batman, and
Mhm.
that was one of the worst. I mean, it looked great, but it was one of the worst NECA figures because just Google that figure, do a Google image search, and you'll get just tons of broken
Really?
broken figure pictures. Yeah. So, I mean, the figures, like the Batman, the Robin, the Joker, I don't really care about. But I want that Batmobile because I missed out on the Mattel one, and that thing's really expensive now.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're doing a Batcave, like a playset or diorama, that's awesome because those are few and far between.
Chris Simpson said Mattel did a Bat computer, they didn't do the Bat Cave.
Yeah, I have the Bat
Yeah.
computer that they did.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
I'm mad I missed out on that one. I should have bought it when I had a chance. I really should have.
Yeah, I picked that up at Toys R Us when they were going out of business. I
Yeah.
got a good deal on it. They had a lot of them.
But they're not bad. I don't care about the figures. I just want the car. That's all.
Yeah, for sure.
And you got his old franchise spawn in there, spawning it up.
And I'm glad McFarlane is doing like a real 6-inch scale, even though the figures aren't great. They're retro articulation.
Right.
I wish his whole line was 6-inch, man. I'd buy a lot more of them.
That's what we're all waiting for. He actually gets together. Still more pictures from Wonderfest. We got the Ninja Batman release characters, which I don't think I remember seeing a horse before.
The horse would be cool. Who was buying Batman Ninja anything? That cartoon sucked.
Somebody's out there buying it.
Kids?
Nah,
No.
buying it, not the 1/6 version. So
No.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt K is asking how much would a Batmobile cost. I don't know. I don't remember.
So McFarlane posted something that he was going to do a Facebook video. So let me look up McFarlane. Let's see if he did that video. Maybe there'll be more info.
Then we have a 1/6 version of the Boys, Billy Butcher, and Homelander. What did I get?
Statues.
Oh, you
It's
had
Prime
the-
1 Studios.
This is Star
Ace.
Toys, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to do Starlight as well.
Okay. So McFarlane is doing a video about these retro Batman 66 figures tomorrow on Facebook.
Chris says Batmobile will be about $30 cheaper than Mattel's was from the start. It's not bad. Disavow says Diamond Select has pretty strict rules since Hasbro has 6-inch Legends. Yes, that's why they're 7-inch.
Ah.
Some Godzilla figures
X
for
Plus.
Alex. There you go.
Yeah, it's just still
Wait. That doesn't make sense.
What?
Diamond Select has pretty strict rules since Hasbro has 6-inch Legends. Yes, they. Wait, what are 7-inch?
Diamond Select figures are usually 7-inch or taller.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was still thinking McFarlane DC.
Yeah, Stars doesn't look too bad. It looks like they got some good things coming. I'm skipping over that because that looks like trash. Zalabar.
Now
Wasn't that
this was a big surprise for me that they're going back to old Republic stuff. I mean, I guess they did Revan, but just that. I guess it's easy for them because it's just the Chewbacca body, right? New head, big sword. I mean, it's cool, man. I hope they go more into the post Return of the Jedi expanded universe, like Thrawn trilogy, New Jedi Order stuff.
Look, if they come out with more Old Republic figures, I might get them. Zalabar was not one of my top figures I would want from the Old Republic.
But you got to think it's an easy one for them to do.
HK. They come out with an HK. I'm good.
Oh, the droid.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would like to see him do Force Unleashed. I would like a Jason Solo to go with my Jaina.
Yeah.
A Ben Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
An
Dude, I
EU
want
Luke.
Dark Empire, man. I want some Dark Empire.
Yeah,
Well,
I had some of those 3 3/4 inch figures one day. Actually, I still have them.
They are putting out Dark Empire Luke, which is just a repainted Bespin Luke. But if they went the full mile and did like the whole big cape that he had,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they're doing the like tank top Luke.
All right, this is your wheelhouse, Alex.
I gotta get them. Now I have to get the whole entire Bad Batch. How many of them are there? 5?
Yeah.
I'll even get what's her name, the little girl.
Omega. Yeah, they don't have to worry about making her. Don't even worry about
Omega. Man, she is annoying.
Hunter, how can you help you? I want to help. Can I come along too? No, you stay here.
Dude, Tax Hex 83 Dash Render from Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I'm telling you, if anybody wants the 3 3/4 inch ones, I'll sell them to you because I still have them.
You still have them, huh?
I have the Millennium Falcon. I have the AT, the AT. I have that. I think I still have the Snow Speeder. I think I got Dash Rendar. What was the one guy's name? Exor?
Shizor.
Shizor.
Yeah, Shizor.
Caesar.
Yeah, I had all
with the ponytail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had all that Power of the Force 2 Shadows of the Empire collection. Sold them off a few years ago, but the Outrider was cool. That was a cool toy.
I don't think I had the Outrider. And I had the Red Speeder Bike. I think it was Red Speeder Bike Luke.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Swoop. It was a Swoop bike with the Swoop bike pilot.
Yeah.
And yes, you and I did mean Heir to the Empire. That's the one they're putting out. And Dark Empire is the comic version with the big black cape and all that.
Yeah. I got to Art G. They hit my sweet spot every single time.
Yeah, these look awesome, man. I love the way they make Hunter, in a realistic style.
Yeah. Yep.
That is awesome.
Happy accident is saying that Orlando Bloom.
A little bit. Well, I can see it.
Rick Sharkglass says, dude, got a Star Wars collection that would blow your mind. Born in 72, guys. I'm sure. I only collected Power of the Force at that point, and then I stopped after a while. Like, it was just getting boring to me. I was like, they're not coming out with anything new. So just
Hey, Rick, join the Infinity Equation Facebook group and post pictures of your collection in there. I would love to see that.
And Hunter will be $250.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's about the going rate for a hot toy, right?
Yeah. Like the techie ones that have like a lot of armor and stuff. Well, actually, I can't even say that because Stormtroopers are one of the cheapest. They go for like $220, $230. Yeah, but $250's about average if you average everything out.
Have those been creeping up this past year or two, like everything else has?
Like they've been releasing them pretty consistently because they're doing the Mandalorian and the Clone Wars right now, and they're kind of sprinkling in OG stuff. But I was looking at my pre-orders the other day, and it's like December is gonna be a big month because they have like 3 different clone troopers. They have an Ahsoka from Clone Wars coming out. Yeah, so it depends. It's like good thing is that they space it out and they put stuff, like I said before, way in advance for pre-order.
So let's say, because I really don't know much about hot toys. Let's say diehard Star Wars fan. I want to be a completist with hot toys. How many am I buying in a year? Ballpark.
Between 10 and 15, maybe.
Whoa. Wow.
10, 15.
They're pumping those figures out, man.
But if you're starting today, you got a lot of catching up to do.
I'm not.
No, I don't mean you, Ryan. I mean, like if someone is thinking about starting Hot Toys Star Wars collection today in 2021, man, good luck.
All the
big names, all the key outfits and characters,
Yeah.
they're pretty much done. And now that like they're like I said, the Mando stuff, Clone Wars, and prequel stuff is most prevalent.
I almost jumped in. It must have been like 10 years ago when they did Bespin Luke.
Yeah, that was pretty much. Was he the first?
I don't know.
Might
I
have
don't know
been
if he was. He came out around the same time as
Yeah, he came out
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. He
And
might
I
have
was-
been the first Hot Toys Star Wars. He's like
Well, the
90.
best Star Wars character, and
Yeah,
that's his best costume.
yeah. You like Jedi?
Well, yeah. I mean, I go back and forth between Bespin Luke and Jedi Luke.
Mm.
I like
Yeah.
them both.
Bespin Luke is not only like my favorite Star Wars, and it's my gateway to like collecting toys. It was like the first figure. Prior to that, I had like plushies and like Kermit the Frogs and shit like that. But I remember Bespin Luke. It was like 1982 or something like that, 81, and that's ever since then I've been collecting figures, action figures.
Wow.
So he's my favorite. Anything.
Are you that much older than me? Because I was born in 81.
I'm 44.
Alex is real old.
Damn.
Yeah. You're gonna be
Wow.
39 tomorrow, right, Bobby? 39.
Huh?
You're gonna be 39.
39.
Yeah.
39.
Yeah. Let's wish Bobby a happy birthday. His birthday's tomorrow, right? The 19th?
Let's say that. We said that to get in the show. He's so good.
He doesn't need any more attention. Okay.
Right.
Stop
He's big time Bobby.
He's already the Vala worst.
The Vala worst, baby. I'm gonna get a banner made for my booth now.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, have mercy. Let's see. We got a couple comments here. I do apologize if I skipped your comments. Dom says I can't buy Star Wars Hot Toys because I would go so far down that rabbit hole. Nick asks Alex, have you ever thought about or already 1/6 customizing or kit bashing?
Oh yeah, I do a whole bunch of it. I pool talent, tailors, sculptors, and I usually paint the figures and make the accessories, do the artwork for the boxes. I've been doing that for like a good 8 years now. Go on my Instagram. I have a whole bunch of stuff up there.
Ewan says, I think I want to buy some of those beautiful Hot Toys one day when I have the sweet Hollywood money like Bobby.
I don't have the Hollywood money yet. But once I get that Hollywood money, I'm out. I'm retiring.
And Low Toys, Tony says, whoa, Bobby, Alex is the same age as me.
Yeah.
20-year-old. Yeah, but Tony, you've got some good mileage on you.
Oh,
What is that?
oh my
You
goodness.
got some good mileage.
Yeah, bro. He was in the military, dude. Got some
Oh.
good mileage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He's got that hard mileage.
Yeah. What is that?
This is the Haya Alien Toys.
Oh, Haya, that company. They're smaller.
Yeah.
They're like Figma sized.
They're the ones that do the Predators.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is actually 6.9 inches tall. Like this is.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, and their size. Yeah,
that's the queen. Haya does 3 3/4,
yeah.
Oh.
but they do exceptionally like good 3 3/4. Even I
Yeah.
don't collect them, but I've
Yeah.
seen them at the store and they look really nice.
Yeah, I have some of their Predators. They're really nice.
They're on the point of like no, but Acid Rain makes some
Oh!
freaking phenomenal toys.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Cybertruck?
I am in. Whoa, hey, Ryan, if they start making Colonial Marines at this scale with this tank, I might sell you my necklace and just start on this.
Yeah, hey, I'm in.
Is-
It does, and it does
Haya?
actually hold the figures in there too.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, dude. 3 3/4. That'll work with your Star Wars
Oh
figures
wow, it has
too.
freaking lights too.
I don't have 3 3/4 Star Wars, but that's a good
Oh.
sell. Good try. But
Okay.
you don't have to because I'll probably end up selling them to you anyway.
Hold
Yeah,
on, fix it.
Haya-
Somebody woke,
Yeah.
hold on, somebody woke up, fixed and said, I'm still older than all of you. So shut up and get off my lawn.
Oh, Colossal Custom says be careful of QC on Haya toys. See, I've never bought one, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. RG saying like Haya toys are very nicely detailed. They are.
So, Bobby, your Predator figure, your Haya Predators,
Yep.
when you scale them to another 3 3/4 figure, are they slightly bigger because the Predator is?
I've actually never done that.
Oh.
Never done that.
Maybe someone out in the audience can tell us how they scale up to 3 3/4.
I swear I see these for sale all the time on GameStop.com.
Really?
Yeah.
How many Predators deep are they? Like, do they have like the?
They've
from the
done a
first
lot.
two? Oh,
They
really?
did like at least 20.
No. Wow.
Yeah.
And you
They went obscure. Like they did all the ones that were in the trophy room in Predator 2.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Now they're doing RoboCop figures, which is pretty cool.
Really?
And what they're about $20-$25.
Yeah, they're
No.
reasonably priced.
Wow.
I was
You
gonna
know,
say for these,
It's
are
not like an
$50.
$18 reaction figure.
Yeah.
You know,
Dante, you said they're going to release, or somebody said they're going to release the Marines because they can. What?
Oh no, I don't know if they're gonna release the Marines.
I mean,
These-
if they're
they're
doing that, the vehicle, I'm sure they will, right?
yeah. So on here it says the 1/18 scale Queen is $50. The Colonial Marines carrier, personal carrier, is $300.
Whoa. What does that have LEDs or something?
It says 60 inches long and holds up to 14 1/18 scale figures.
So they have to be releasing Colonial Marines at some point. I don't know if they'll get through all of them, but
And the Predator is $20.
yeah. Why release the vehicle if you're not doing the Marines?
Right. Oh, Matthew Myler says Hyatt also has Marines. It still has them.
There you go.
they came out with them. I gotta look this up.
I guess so. I haven't really followed them a whole lot. Nick still says the higher Predators actually scale somewhat decent to the Fortnite, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars 3-inch figures. Hell, even the Revolvo mini scales decently with the Predator.
So strange. I've heard of them, but I didn't know they've been. I didn't know they've been releasing these Predator and Aliens figures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 796 Dance Studios is here.
Yep. And DC figures if you're into that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those DC 3 3/4. I did not like those Injustice ones. I don't know. It just weren't for me. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, what's that?
It's a statue.
Oh, what's that?
It's a statue.
I
Before you
need
get
a
your hopes
box.
up, it's a statue.
Yeah, I need a Mothra, and the Monster Arts one is going for like $300.
Did you not get the
women to go with it too? To say,
Did you not get the NECA Mothra?
Did I? Yeah, Bobby got
Yeah,
it.
I got it for you.
I don't need a
No.
Mothra. Never mind.
Hasbro did release Gamerverse Spider-Man Miles Morales this week. The pre-orders went up on GameStop. It's just weird. It's just this one's weird.
Well, look, this is an all new body. They put
It
this
is.
one out first, so people are like, okay, I'll get this one, and then later on they'll put out the regular Gamerverse Miles on this
Which I
body.
figured, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not like one of those guys that's super into translucent figures, just skip on this and just wait.
I mean, this is a weird first choice from that game for the Miles Morales Spider-Man Miles Morales game. Like,
I think it makes sense from a business standpoint because it'll sell better now before they release the normal version.
what's
Look
the
how
on.
smart Ryan is. It's almost like he's listening to the stuff I spew on this show.
I mean, it's an all.
I understand what you're saying with that. I'm not saying I understand that, and which is going to happen. You know what's going to happen is it's going to go up in price because once these sell out and they finally come out with the regular version, then everybody's going to be trying to find this one later on.
But it's also a GameStop exclusive, so you'll get it for less than retail if you're patient.
If GameStop is still around at that point.
Well, okay, very true. I mean,
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like,
yeah, I got that out by call for like $15, and it was a $30 figure. So, all of their exclusives usually come down, or they'll have a big sale, one of their big GameStop sales, and I see all the figures that I paid full price for at like 50% off. But yeah, Dan Yoon on Twitter said it's an all new buck. They're not just going to release this buck one time,
I wonder who else they would use it for. I'm just curious.
Sal Vader hit me up about this, and he said he wants those hands for his Electro.
That's the other thing. I wonder because his hands look kind of a little tad big on the figure in these pictures. They may be the right size, but that you know what, Sal is right about that. They may work with Electro.
Yeah, those would be cool Electro hands for sure.
And then the preview of NECA Universal's Wolfman. Oh, oof. Not much of a preview. It's just yeah, that's it. It is actually just a piece of a preview. That's it.
Bobby actually got me the modern version of Mothra. I'm on the hunt for a 1960. I just thought about it. Sorry.
He's like, yo, so I
was
remember that
the
monster
third
that Bobby
comment,
got me from a couple years ago. I need the older version with the little lady singing to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so they're doing all the Universal monsters, NECA, and I actually saw that Frankenstein, and I thought I really wanted it, and I picked it up and looked at it, and it looked excellent, and then I put it back on the shelf and I left Target.
Yeah,
I just don't want to. I don't want to buy NECA stuff. You know,
It's because Michael razzed you.
well, you know, I'm constantly harassed by Michael French on the internet. You know, he's always trolling me. And... No, but you know, it's just like I gotta cut back. I mean, if they give me Griff Tannen from Back to the Future 2, I'm buying that. You know, if they do Lorraine from Back to the Future, I'm buying that.
they will.
But Universal monsters, I like them, but not that much where I can say, you know what, NECA, you don't get my money this time.
Look,
What if
I'm
they
trying to
did
come back to it.
What if they did Monster Squad?
No.
What? Yeah, no, I'd pass.
Did you ever see Familiar?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, you should.
My God, dude.
Now
Yeah.
that's not as bad as Ghostbusters, is it?
It's not as bad as
No,
Ghostbusters,
no.
but it's still a great movie.
Ghostbusters is not that bad.
That he hasn't seen it? That's pretty bad.
No, I'm saying Ghostbusters is not that bad.
No, but we mean what he meant is it as bad that he hasn't seen Monster Squad that he hasn't seen.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I mean Ghostbusters was like the biggest film of '85, or I mean, the '80s.
Well, one of these days we're gonna do watch along, and I'll watch it for the first time.
Yeah. So this gunpowder thing, I wonder if this is an accessory, a Gremlins accessory set, or if it's going to be the actual Gremlin that.
Yes, it is. A new Gremlins batch is being released teased, so it's just teased. So they say,
Yeah.
but this is the exact dynamite that you can use with your Firefly, sir. So if you have Firefly, you have double the dynamite and double the also, and then you have the actual plunger now you can use with Firefly as well to plunge that dynamite and plunge your enemies into explosive death. How about that?
Yeah, just paint it red and put it with your Firefly.
And it'll have Acme on it just for you, Firefly.
What does the hard hat say? Does it say little tykes?
Little germs. No, little grims. That's what it says, little grims.
Okay.
I thought it said little tykes as well too, but it said little grims. I was like, yeah. So you really want to talk about the 3 3/4 inch ones?
I mean, I don't collect them, so I know they put up a 4-pack of clones this week.
Yeah.
They called it the Bad Batch, but there was no Bad Batch figures in it, and it sold out super quick, and people were throwing it up online for like $200
because they were the Bad Batch that you're not going to get. You got Ahsoka, Art Trooper.
Okay. No, David Bond. Where have you been? It's like a meme that I haven't seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like growing up, it never came across. I just never saw it, man. I mean, and I was the perfect age for it. I was born in '81. You think I would have seen Ghostbusters?
No, because you would have been 4 or 5 around the time it came.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's on TV probably,
You
and
should have definitely checked out Ghostbusters too, because you're definitely old enough to watch that one.
yeah, well, I mean, I could have gotten it at Hollywood Video. I remember seeing it at Hollywood Video and Blockbuster over the years, and I don't know.
He's,
I wonder
It's
what
fine.
other seminal movies you haven't seen. Like this could be an entire different Infinity Equation series.
It really, you know what? It really could be.
Now the movie he has seen is still Magnolias for some reason. Don't ask me why.
I had 2 sisters growing up,
That's a good
and
movie,
they were
though.
older than me. and
Really,
I had,
Alex?
It's a good movie.
no, it's not.
Alex.
It is good. It's good.
Alex. Alex, who made you sit there and watch Steel Magnolias too, Alex?
I mean, it's got.
You might sit there and watch Fried Green Tomatoes too, Alex. Come on, man.
I have not seen Fried Green Tomatoes, but I heard that's pretty good too.
We have an opening for a fourth co-host here on the internet.
It's a good movie.
I'm about to agree with you, Alex.
No, I'm kidding.
Like you talk about Steel Magnolias is a great movie. Like, come
Listen,
on now.
My memories of Steel Magnolias are from like the early 90s. And my sisters and my mom would like rent movies, and they get like the Steel Magnolias type movies, and I'd have to sit there and watch them because there's one TV. So
that's when you go do something else.
So are you telling me that when Julia Roberts was dying, you did not feel any emotion?
Oh,
no,
my goodness. Oh,
none.
My goodness. He's
I was like, oh, okay, so the hooker is dying now.
Figures.
The hooker is dying.
This is the worst book club movie ever.
This is the movie where the hooker dies, and Richard Gere isn't even here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness. Tony said, "Don't worry, Ryan. My friends can't understand why I never watched the Infinite Equation. I can understand why now because we talk about Steel Magnolias now. So you remember when Richard Gere was there and all these other characters were there? They were just crying, just having a cry fest. Like what is this? No. Rick Sharkglass says the Ghostbusters Summer '84 was all Ghostbuster T-shirts were everywhere. The only other summer movie outside of Star Wars that had T-shirts you could buy at gas stations were Batman 1989. I remember going seeing Batman.
That's the one that I remember.
Me too.
Oh my goodness! I remember standing in line. My mom took me. I was like, "Yeah, ready to go see some Batman."
Oh
How
man!
many times did you guys who were old enough to see it in the theaters at that time? How many times did you see it in the theaters?
Okay, so we were very poor in that era, my family, and so we saw it once, and it was like a big deal to see it. But my parents bought it when it came out on VHS like a year later, and I watched. It must have been the summer of 1990 or 91. I watched it at least once every day that summer.
It might have been like Christmas time, I think.
Could have been. And, dude, I still remember like the VHS had the whole Bugs Bunny promo in the beginning.
Yeah.
And what?
Remember how long it took VHS movies to come out back then?
Yeah.
It was like a year and a half.
Well, because movies would stay in the theater for like 6 months at the time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was 90 that it was released on VHS. But yeah, I remember 89, it was like all Batman shirts and Simpsons. A lot of Bart Simpson shirts too.
Yes.
I'm sorry, real quick. Okay, figures. Batman wasn't rated R.
No.
Was it PG or PG-13?
It's either PG or PG-13.
It was PG-13, and I remember distinctly because when it first came out, we couldn't go see it. My dad had to watch it first to make sure it was okay for the kids to see, because that's what they did with PG-13. Like rated R wasn't allowed.
Right.
So he went and saw it. He went and saw it, and he's like, they turned Batman into a psychopathic killer.
Your dad just wanted a movie night alone, is what he wanted.
Yeah, probably.
That's exactly what it was. He's like, all right, go ahead and see it. All right, honey, you go here and take the kids. All right, I'll see myself. There we go.
But we begged them so much to take us to see that movie, and they did. They took it, and it was like the coolest thing I had ever seen.
Yeah, I saw it 3 times in the theater.
Yeah, I was old enough to go see it like that many times. Like I've seen it once, and then I had to wait for VHS.
Yeah. Yep.
Bob the Goon. Oh man. Yeah.
Your dad didn't want you to see Kim Basinger getting all schmexy with.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean he did let us see it, but he was just, my parents were very strict. They were,
Till your mom starts tackling people for figures.
Right. Oh, they've changed now.
Man, I remember when that movie came out, they were handing out like these forms to fill out to get the toys by Toy Biz. Was it Toy Biz that made the original?
Toy Biz, yep.
Yeah.
And I had those.
Yeah, and I remember I filled out the form and I got everything. And they were offering. I got everything. I don't know if they were offering the first Batcave. I don't think so, but they were offering the car, the Batwing, Bob the Goon, Joker,
That's-
and Batman. I didn't get
Yes.
Bob the Goon, and I didn't get the Batcave if it was included.
Oh, do you want Bob?
Dude.
Dude.
And it took like 9 months for it to arrive, man.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I still
That was my first experience with like tracking down the UPS driver and like, hey, got anything for me? Because I didn't know anything about tracking. I don't even know if tracking was available at that time.
that Batcave was like the only playset I had as a kid.
Mhm.
Really?
You
I
just got
love-
it recently, right?
I recently, I picked it up. I think late last year. A guy on a local group was selling it for
The original?
the original 1989 Batcave. He sold
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to me for like $45. Missing a couple pieces, but man, I love that thing.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was awesome.
They re-released it a bunch of times.
Not
No.
that one.
No,
Not that one.
No?
they
The-
released
the-
it one
the
time,
the Trifold Ween Manor, they released a bunch of
Right,
times.
right,
Yeah.
right.
and that was Kenner.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I still have my original Hall of Justice. I still have my original Castle of Lions as well.
Man,
Wait,
I wanted that
you mean
whole
Cat's
Justice
Lair?
so bad. Oh,
Was that
You have Cat's Lair?
no, not the Thundercats, the
Oh.
Voltron.
Voltron.
Oh, the actual castle?
That was a good one.
Really?
that thing's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, man, that's super.
And I still have the Batwing too.
The '89 Batwing,
Yeah.
I had that too, man. I wish I still freaking had that thing.
The only
That
thing
was the coolest Batwing ever. It was better than
Yeah.
the Kenner one.
It shot the suction cup darts.
Yes,
It
you
had
pull it
it had-
back, it was like you pull it back, it was like
I forgot about that.
yes.
it had the trigger
Had the
on it,
yellow
so you could
mitt-
fly it around,
Yep.
and it had the grabber. You could grab the Joker. Oh,
Yeah,
that was so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I love that
trigger.
the Batmobile was a convertible.
Yes,
Yeah.
See, I didn't have. So I don't
It
think
was.
I had the Batmobile. I had the original Batmobile, the DC Superpowers Batmobile.
Oh, I had that one
Lights,
too. That one,
yeah.
that one, dude. Not only does that line hold up, but that Batmobile still holds up.
Bro, I
Yeah.
love my superpowers line. That's going to be one of the first things I set up at the new office is my superpowers display. Such a great line.
Tony's like, yes, we're finally talking vintage toys.
man. You know,
Jack-
I had that '89 Batmobile. Quick story, but it got it got smashed, bro. I wish I still had that thing too. Anyway, go ahead.
Real quick, Jeremy sends in a super chat saying there was a Bugs Bunny and Daffy promo trying
Yes.
to sell Warner Brothers
Yeah,
ball caps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
know that.
talking about. Yeah, and I
Mm.
think there was a Coca-Cola promo before it too, if I remember right, with Alfred and
Yeah, and it had
Yep.
Batman driving through the city, and Alfred gives him a Pepsi or some shit like
it's like
that.
maybe it's a Diet Coke. Yes,
Something-
the,
yeah,
the Diet
yeah,
Coke can had a cape on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Rick Sharkglass said next week on Infinity Equation, fried green tomatoes watch party.
no,
Why not? That's a good movie too.
Brian 3B says my brother and I got VHS for Christmas and we will watch it and wait for it to rewind and watch it again.
Watch it again. Yeah.
yep.
At some point, I could memorize every single line, recite every single line.
Where did he get these wonderful toys?
Yeah,
I mean, the thing that to this day gets me is the music. That's Danny Elfman's best
Oh
musical
yes,
score.
hands down.
Yeah.
yes. Actually, I said I saw it 3 times the opening weekend, Friday night with my parents. Robert Diaz says I know someone who paid to see Jim Cotta.
Whoa, that's a good movie.
I don't know. I never heard of it.
Jim Cotta.
What? But do you all have one of these? Oh,
What the
Who's
hell?
that?
shit!
Is that a bank?
Sealed box of
Oh, the
Batman
cereal with the bank.
Oh,
Bang on it.
Cereal?
Yes.
Boom.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, dude.
You gonna try it out?
No, dude, this shit's 30 years old.
I'm surprised. You know what? I'm surprised you don't have it like in those cases, like they have the cereal, like people who keep the cereal boxes, like the plastic cases.
Well, that one will be hard because it's got the bank on the front.
That's right. Yeah.
oh, Dom, I'm so sorry, man.
Don said my parents always hated going to the movies. They were only to ever take us to see the X-Men movies. Now my dad makes me find movies for him to watch on Netflix.
Okay, you just showed your age because X-Men movies came out when I was already grown.
Right?
Not in 2000.
Greg said I couldn't watch Three Stooges when I was young. Yo, my mom let me watch the Three Stooges all the time. Love the Three Stooges. Mobile who said aside from the cool movies, what about Ghosts? Where everyone had a Demi Moore haircut.
Yeah, that was the OG Karen haircut.
That was
man.
the OG Karen, yeah.
I love you, my darling. You ever see a movie with Whoopi Goldberg? but it's all about them making clay.
Can
with
someone
their hands.
please ban Neil from the audience? Neil Hill.
Hot toys are dollies. Well, so are Mezcos technically,
Right.
and I have a lot of those.
Kidding, Neil.
Oh my goodness.
Shut the
yo.
hell up.
Hot toys are dollies. I like your dolly display, Alex. It's
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
your Maju case dolly display.
Mm-hmm.
Left Coast Graphics says, "What other movies did your dad want to watch first before making sure it was okay for kids?"
You know what's funny is I remember as a kid, you guys remember that media that was like a large hard disk? It was like
laser disc.
no, it was before a laser disc.
Beta disc.
It was a
not
square.
beta.
It was a big plastic
Yeah.
square.
When I went to Maine a few months ago, I saw one of those players. It's like it's like the size of a vinyl album, but it's square.
Yeah, it's the beta.
Yes.
Was it the beta? Yeah, it was beta.
No,
it
not
wasn't
Betamax.
Beta is a bigger version of VHS.
No, smaller version.
Smaller version.
Yeah,
So-
I know because
so-
that's why I used to watch what was it? Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom on because my grandparents had it at their house. And they put it in there. They're like, shoo. And that's how I watched Transformers the movie.
Okay, so my parents rented one of those, right? And we watched Tarzan of the one with was it Christopher Lambert?
Yeah. Tarzan, Legend of the Greystoke.
Greystoke.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's a good.
So-
That's probably my favorite Tarzan movie.
So we watched that, right? And I think they showed his wiener in that movie, dude.
Yeah. It's
So
about. It's like it's about him kind of being brought. The
Yes.
girl found him, and
Yes,
she tries
Jane.
to make him like normal, and she's like of high upper class. And
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a good story.
So we watched that movie, right? And that movie's okay to watch, and then we all go to bed, right? Well, I get up late that night because I hear something, and I walk out to the living room, and my dad's sitting in his easy chair, and what's on the TV? Rambo 3. And I'm like, whoa! And so I sneak out there, and I'm behind his chair, and I'm looking over his shoulder, and I'm watching Rambo 3, and I'm like, this is the coolest freaking thing I've ever seen. This is amazing. And Rambo's there with his big gun, shooting all these Russians, and he's going down the hole into the underground cave.
Was it
Yeah, Rambo 3 was Russians because he teamed up with the Taliban
Yeah.
to defeat Russia.
Dante, Left Coast Graphics says the name of that was a video disc.
Yes.
Video disc.
Yeah, so they had to rent the machine and the movies from the video store. And yeah, so PG-13 was like always a thing. Well, we have to see it first to make sure it's okay for you kids. But then he would stay up late and watch Rambo 3
Yeah.
and like Alien and stuff. And I remember, oh man, same thing happened with Alien, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was probably like 7.
Gen X Toys Geek says, heard some great things about you from Retro Blasting Analog Toys. So glad I caught you while I'm still awake. So just cause as well, thanks for the love to Retro Blasting Analog as you always did. Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Jody.
Thank you for
Thank you,
super chat.
Jody.
Appreciate the kind words. Go through a couple more of these here. I remember my mom would almost get into the car accidents trying to rush us so she could watch Batman the animated series.
Hey, you know what? Mama Laserpants is the one that got me into Batman with Batman 66 because she loved Batman
Oh, yeah?
66. And right after Batman 66 was on was The Monkees. You guys remember that show?
Yes. Hey, we're the monkeys.
Yeah.
Always monkeying around.
So like that and like Super Friends was the beginning of my Batman fandom.
I'm trying to think. I think mine's was still Batman. No, mine's was the old George Reeves Superman.
Jesus.
I've never
old
seen
are
that.
I'm the same age. I'm 39.
Man, are you sure?
Yeah, because they showed the reruns.
George-
Remember, they were showing reruns. They weren't like it wasn't always good
What,
stuff.
on like Nick at Night with Green Acres and shit?
Yeah.
Maybe
Well-
I can't remember what time it came on, but I remember watching George Reeves Superman.
Well, I think they were serials. They weren't like 30-minute shows, so they would show them in between cartoons.
Or sometimes they had like a full half hour of them too.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah. Ryan Sweeney with a super chat says, Ryan, that
The good movie.
great would be. I'll see Dad sending the kids to bed to watch the good movies.
Absolutely. That's what I do.
Debbie does Dallas.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching Basic Instinct. Watching that
I'm
leg
watching for your
cross.
kids. Make sure it's good. Oh, you all can't watch this. Oh. Me and your mother go watch this. Baby, come on down here. Watch some Basic Instinct. Nah, yeah, Jordan Reed's like that, and I always enjoyed the Green Hornet. Listen to the the radio serials of those.
You're so old.
I remember the Green
Damn
Hornet.
it, Bobby! Damn it! Can I enjoy my joy, Bobby? Please enjoy my joy. That's all I ask you to do is enjoy my joy.
I remember the 1960s Green Hornet series being on sometimes,
Yeah. Yes.
like with Batman 66, but not very often.
No, they didn't. You know what? It's weird. They really did not play the repeats of that.
Yeah.
Well, here's your Bad Batch. I guess we're gonna get into both. He didn't follow up.
But I mean, here's the thing: none of those are the Bad Batch.
Right.
I mean, even the black suit there is just the Elite Squad clone trooper.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it says.
So.
Oh,
He dropped something.
Weird.
He dropped something. What did he drop?
Dropping it. Making a mess.
is it broken?
No, they're poker chips. They don't break.
Yeah. My poker face. My poker face. All right. Then Mezco released the Fantastic Four this week. Fantastic Four.
I am
Awesome set, man.
shocked none of you guys bit.
I can't spend $420 on this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like $420. That's
But you get a lot of stuff.
you do.
And I
Hey,
think
look.
a lot of stuff. But
Look,
don't they also have like a down payment and then you pay the rest?
No, there's no down payment. It's
No,
kind of like,
there is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the non-refundable fee of like it's not a down payment. The down payment at least I can get back. This is non-refundable fee
How much?
charged to you. Probably for these, I would say like 50.
Well, it's not a fee; it's worked into the cost. So,
Yeah.
but it's a great set, and I think personally, the value is there. I think it's worth
it
it.
is.
But
It
But
is
I
worth
just
it.
as good as it looks, and as much cool stuff as you get, I just couldn't justify $420 for another Fantastic Four team. I already have two.
Mm.
I already have the modern, the ones that showed up in the House of X,
Classic.
and I have the like this version, the black and blue, and they're coming out in Marvel Legends with the blue and white version
Yeah,
later this year. So I'm like,
those are my favorite.
yeah, and so I mean, like Herbie, that'd be cool, but I have the one that came with Sue Storm, the Walgreens exclusive, and so I just didn't. $420 is a lot of money.
Now, you know what
Yeah.
I like about this thing, and I wish they would do this with the Marvel Legend one? He has butterfly joints.
Yeah.
You can tell he has butterfly joints like right up in here in the shoulder part.
Yeah. I mean, look, that thing is way better than the Marvel Legends. I mean, these are all better than the Marvel Legends. They look
For
excellent.
$100, it better be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you guys prefer that they had all flamed out Human Torch, or do you like the one with the suit?
Look, I guarantee you they're going to do it.
Like
Yeah.
separately?
Yeah.
Mm.
I have no doubt they'll put out a fully flamed on Human Torch.
And a semi-invisible woman?
Yo, the Invisible Woman,
Nah,
the effects
probably-
of her, they actually came up with good effects for her. And I wish,
Yeah.
and I hope Legends takes a little bit from this. Like, these are effects you can put with Invisible Woman.
Yeah, no, I don't think they'll do an invisible woman because they do cloth goods.
Right.
And you don't do invisible cloth, right?
Right.
So, but I think maybe like a fully flamed on Human Torch might be like a PX or PX, or they don't really do PX exclusives, but maybe a Mezco exclusive.
Good night, Gen X. Appreciate you hanging with us as late as it is for you.
Yeah, wow, 4 a.m. Thanks for staying up.
Jeez.
Greg Miller saying, I will replace my Legend set with this set. If I didn't have two already, then yes, I probably would go in for these. Like Ryan said, I got two already. I don't need this and then another four. That'll be four already. It's a lot. It's a little too many Fantastic Four.
Now, look. If this stays in stock on Big Bad Toy Store for long enough, and they do like a Black Friday sale, yeah, I'll pick it up.
It even comes with that freaking robot from the Hannibal.
Dude, those big bad Black Friday sales, like I got that Ghostbusters that you told me about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Super cheap. Super cheap.
What did you pay for that 4-pack?
Like $190.
Yeah.
It was something really ridiculous. Like to the point where I was like, holy crap, I'm definitely buying that. Like I didn't even have to think twice.
And you know what? Don't forget, next week is Amazon Prime. So just be on the lookout. Some Legends might be on sale.
There you go. I mean, you get the neck. I mean, Reed Richards in this set is basically 2 figures. You're almost getting 5 figures with this set. I mean, you are because you got Herbie, right?
Yeah.
So that's technically a 5th figure, even though he's small. And
but he comes with some stuff too.
Yeah, he comes with a ton of stuff too. So, like I said, I think the value is there. I just don't want to spend that much on another Fantastic Four set.
Right.
If you didn't
So
have
Dave done Fantastic Four before?
No, I'm talking Marvel Legends.
Oh, okay.
Like
this is the first for Neck or Mezco, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
now,
see, to me, this is little stuff that I if Legends could implement this little stuff into it, I think this will be making Fantastic Four so much better, like more rounded, figures that you could. Because actually, if you had those little vials and they already added Herbie, and what was it with who? Forget who they added. Herbie. Sue Storm. Like they would have added this, like these little vials, like the little stuff like Mezco's doing. Yeah, okay, that's your Walgreens exclusive. Okay, I can deal with that because it has this extra stuff with Herbie as well, so it makes it worthwhile. It makes it worth the price tag. Even if you went up by a couple of dollars for it because you add these little accessories in, I'm fine with that because you're giving me something. You're giving me value for my dollar.
I mean, if Marvel Legends did this Herbie with all these accessories by itself, I could see the $20 value in that, for a Legend. Or if you had all this,
do a 4-pack. With all the Fantastic Four in them,
there you go,
and Herbie, and then do a full big 4-pack. If you want to make a Target exclusive, fine, whatever, that's fine. Or Hasbro Post exclusive, whatever. I'm with that because then I'm getting value for my money because I'm getting all 4 of the Fantastic Four plus Herbie plus other accessories in there.
Maybe Franklin, like they did the first time.
Yeah, Franklin.
Another thing to think about is who else has a Marvel license. Mafex.
Yeah.
Will we see a Mafex Fantastic Four? And how cool would that be, right? So that and the fact that my Legend
more manageable too.
Huh?
I think Mafex would be a little bit more manageable in price range as well too.
Well, maybe Mafex are about $100 a piece now too. But
well, that's what I'm saying. They'll be individually, so I can collect them individually.
Right.
It may be more.
Right. But Mafex also fits in very nicely with your Legends. Mezco, not so much.
Okay.
Aesthetically, Mezco doesn't really fit in with Legends very well, but Mafex really does.
Right. Real quick, Mark Tatak says, Bob Valley, your inside wisdom on the industry last week was really interesting to listen to. Much support for Dante and the team and the action force from the UK, army building from the UK. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Appreciate it. Let's see. Sam Newsman saying Legends Retro F4 on card backs are slated for late this fall.
Yep, and so a third modern Marvel Legends Fantastic Four team.
Yeah.
And I have the first 2. So do I need the Mezco?
Right. Mark Tatak with Super Chat saying much support to the Infinity Equation from the UK for the Umbrella Action Force looks better and better.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark Tatak.
This thing they decked out. They gave him the trench coat, the sunglasses, the hat, the street lamp.
I love that, man.
That
that whole street lamp thing is a throwback to like the old Toy Biz thing. Remember, he came with the Yancey Street street sign.
I mean, you do, like I said, don't get me wrong. You do get a lot of bang for your buck for the $420 is this.
Yes, like I am not knocking this set at all. I think the value is there. Mm-hmm. They all look really cool. Tons of stuff packed in with it. It's just I didn't want to spend the $420 because I pay for my Mezco up front. Like I've never done like the pre-order and pay later. I pay for it all up front. And I just didn't want to spend $420.
Yeah. Oh, Greg Miller getting his man at the Sixers game.
I mean, he's been saying F. Trey Young the entire show.
Right.
I don't know who that is.
He's a player for the Atlanta Hawks. They're playing the Sixers.
So he must be scoring. He must be scoring some points on the Sixers right now.
Oh yeah, Alcatraz said, "Where's the cigar head?" Yeah,
That is true.
I got
Yeah.
cigars from Rebel 10 Customs.
Nice.
These guys.
I don't know. These
This-
the,
remember we
like, the
saw?
joints are weird. Like, why would you?
Yeah,
get
well, they
joints?
have them. They're painted blue to match the arm, the elbow bands.
Yeah, that's not.
But they painted the actual joints blue also. But remember, we saw the didn't we see the 3D mock-ups of this? Like,
Yeah.
about a
Yeah.
month ago or
Oh
so?
yeah. These are
Yeah,
like the
remember-
5-inch figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got so the quality on these is not great. I got like the Napoleon Dynamite and the Slash from Guns N' Roses, but I got them. I got them just to do kit. Yeah. I got them just to do kit bashes so they can be like teenagers or kids with my Marvel Legends.
Good. You like specifically that Slash figure? You like it?
I like it for what I bought it for.
Yeah.
But
I mean, as far as like posability, articulation, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Paint.
Paint's not. No.
Pretty basic.
I can't say the quality of the figure is good, but it works for what I want it for.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted a Napoleon Dynamite figure, it would be a horrible figure.
Yeah.
But I just want it to be in a display as a kid, because they're 5-inch. It works perfect as a young kid with my Marvel Legends.
I got the Gandalf. I remember I talked about it on the show, and dude, they're awful. Like it says like best action or that's what the line's called.
Like
And I'm like,
BST,
you're far, like way far from even subpar. Like
yeah.
I got it, and I'm just like, wait a second, like for real? Like you said, best articulation, best paint, best. I'm like, how could you like? What? Like I would never put that on a package unless my stuff was just amazing. Like,
yeah.
And it's like I like the stuff that the loyal subjects did with like their smaller like stylized minifigures, but like these, I'm just like. When I saw those turtles and that they just molded the joints in the color, and I'm like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
that's an eyesore for sure.
Yeah.
And then Status Hill sent these pictures of the Marines not too long ago to us, showing them for the higher toys.
Really?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, Instagram won't let me flip this around.
Yeah, those look pretty cool. Yeah, man, hit me up.
They had a Queen Alien, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my I'm looking at my alien display, Alex, and it's very short on Marines.
Oh yeah.
So
I got them all except for one.
all right.
Which
Hey.
is the cheapest one.
You got my number.
I do.
Then we have the Hot Toys Black Widow figures.
I am not excited about this movie.
Look, I was at first,
It's
but
like
after
8 years
a year,
Right.
yeah, after a year and a half of seeing the trailer, it's like, whatever.
Right.
But even then, it's just like I'm kind of like with Bobby as far as the MCU. It's like
Good man.
they're digging a little too deep.
Look, I'm gonna go full toxic
I mean, I end up watching all
masculinity.
this stuff anyway.
I'm gonna go full toxic masculinity and just say it's Scarlett Johansson in a skin tight suit. Really, Alex?
We've seen that before.
I mean,
Yeah.
If I want to see that, there are better movies if you want to see that than Black Widow or Avengers or whatever.
can you PM me the names of those movies, please?
I can.
For research.
Yes.
I mean, the only one that looks good, really, like her face, like the head sculpt on this looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Only thing that made me want to buy out all this is the Taskmaster. Like that's about it.
Yeah.
Like, Taskmaster.
AKA Black Widow's mom. That's my theory.
Rachel Weisz.
Yes, right. Yeah, that's my theory. This will turn out to be her, that character. I don't have any. I've never read spoilers. It's just what I.
Yeah,
That's
I have
just
no
what I
idea.
think.
I don't even think I'm going to go to movie theaters and watch it. I think I'm just going to just wait till it comes out on Disney Plus and watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll go to the theater, but it's not like I'm super excited.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go to theater to see Fast 9. I'll waste money to go see that. But
Well, see, you lost me with that one.
I've only seen 2 Fast and Furious movies. I've seen Tokyo Drift and the spinoff Hobbs and Shaw. That's about it. That's the only
I
two
like
I've seen.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
Did you like
I hate Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift was
You
hard.
don't like it, really?
It was
I like
horrible.
Hobbs and Shaw. I thought that was
Hobbs
good.
and Shaw was a train wreck.
Oh, I thought it was
It
hilarious,
was,
man.
it was okay. I mean, it's like one of those movies. If I'm doing something, I have it on the background. That's about it. It's not something like I'm like put my full attention. It's not U.S. Marshals with Tommy Lee Jones and Wesley Snipes in it, where I'm like, oh, it's on TV. I gotta have this on.
Hey, bring up Monkey 29 DNA's comment there. I mentioned Black Widow in the skin tight suit, and he said, you can read Bobby's comics, Ryan.
I'm still got. He's gonna be bringing them to Joe Fest.
You know what frightens me is that I have a feeling like at Joe Fest, like someone's gonna come to the booth and like slap one of those issues down on the table. I'm gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
Oh,
That would be amazing.
What's the name of the series that you worked on?
Shoot, what was it? It had like a military type name to it because it was a GI Joe type story that I did.
Do you
But it was all just
publisher
like,
name?
huh?
Do you remember the publisher name?
Like it was something like Stun Studios or something like that. Something like that.
Studios.
oh man.
I can find it.
It was Stone Cold Steve Austin Studios. That's what it's called.
I'm telling you, like next time I go to Jersey, I go to my parents' house. I'm gonna scour their house for that.
Robert Diaz said Ryan is going to watch those Scarlett Johansson movies alone after the kids go to bed.
Let me watch it for you, kids.
Make sure.
Hey, baby, come on down here. Look, what we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch this a fun little movie. It's called The Blackest Widow. I wonder what that's about. She's like, this is not Black Widow. I know. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Hey, you kids in their bed? All right.
But it's a little off topic. But Bobby, did you know that China, the wrestler, did like porn?
Oh, I've seen him. I've seen.
Did you see
I
the
saw.
one?
I saw the one where she was painted green like the Hulk.
Yes, that's why I was bringing it up. She was
amazing.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sad
She was.
about it.
She was so bad and awkward looking. I was like, oh, this poor girl.
Even the one night in China one. It was.
She couldn't even like fake enjoy it. Like she
Right.
just looked just uncomfortable and just
Yeah.
nervous. And I was like, honey, should have stayed in the ring.
Greg Miller saying Sixers are up by 5 with 28 seconds left. The lights had went out. Now I guess they're back on now. And then they did reveal today, which got revealed yesterday when people were mad that they revealed it yesterday. But it is Sandman on a retro card.
Yeah, this looks cool, man, and I like the Hydro Man book that they used.
I don't know. It's just something about it. I do like it, but it's just something about it. It just looks off.
Is it the face?
I don't know if maybe it's the body because I'm so used to what they used on the other 2 Sandmans. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it could be. Maybe that's why it may be looking off to me.
I still think the Bath Sandman is still good. I like that figure, but I want this one, a more correctly scaled Sandman, even though I know he can change his size. I think this looks cool. I ordered 2 of them.
Look, Paul, I know what I'm talking about. It's just something off. I'm not saying it's a bad figure. It's something off about it. Like this, it's just something doesn't like look right. And like I said, it could be because I'm comparing it to the other one.
Or the Luke Cage that came on this body. Or the
maybe I feel like he looks a little bit smaller than he did like in the what's it called? What's your majigger? Was the Raph set that he came in? And then
that's the same as the Build-A-Figure body.
Right. I think that's what
it's really big.
Right. See, thank you, D-Boy. Thank you. D-Boy and Greg Miller say they agree. His size is off. That it looks off from what they originally released. I think if they would have did it in that size,
I just think you guys are used to Dwight just making figures way too big. Like I never liked that. I never liked that. Like for instance, when I did Hydro Man, I put him on that Luke Cage body. which I thought was a perfect size body. If Dwight did that, he would have put him on a ridiculously huge Hyperion body. And it's like, he always just made them too big. Like, this is, you're used to seeing it big in Legends because everything's oversized. This is the way he should look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that he should look. I think that's what it is. I'm just, in my mind, it's just I'm comparing him to the other one, and that's why it probably looks off to me. That's all. And I'm not saying it's a bad figure. It looks great. Don't get me wrong. It looks awesome. It looks awesome.
It would have, as much as I like the retro cards, it would have been really cool if it was a deluxe set when he had like the legs as sand, more stuff packed in. But I mean, what he comes with is cool.
Yeah, a lot of people are asking, is Sandman bigger? Like,
Sandman can change his size.
But I thought if he's just regular, like when he's like kind of like in like this form, this regular human form, it's just like
he's a little bit bulkier, but I think I feel like they nailed it. His girth.
Like I said, it's not bad. In my mind, I'm just like kind of seeing like it when you had the original, like when you had the ones that are already released. You're like, wow, this looks a little bit smaller than what you released before.
I do agree with Ryan. He should have come with some more bulkier accessories, like sand form accessories.
Right.
I mean, you can always get the Marvel Select, which has that stuff. Or, I mean, it's Legends. They re-release everything. They'll probably do a deluxe Sandman with more stuff eventually.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been a little bit bulkier, maybe. Maybe I take it back. Are you saying he's too small or he's too big, Dante?
He looks a little too small for like like he looks like he's like Spider-Man size, which he should be a little bit bigger than Spider-Man.
Well, hey, here's what you do. You take your Luke Cage figure, you put it next to your Spider-Man, and you see. That's a good way to compare the size because it's the same exact body.
Hydro Man is too small compared to Spider-Man?
No, Hydro Man's fine because Hydro Man, when he was
that's this body.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. Like with Hydro Man, it looks fine on him when you have that when it looks like Hydro Man. But this with Sandman, I always felt like he was a tad bit bigger than Spider-Man. He wasn't like the same kind of size, like same size as him.
I think I Am Micah nailed it in the chat. He said it's generational. He wasn't that big before Sam Raimi.
I'm not even going by Sam Raimi. I'm not even going by that. I think it.
No.
Because even Mark Tatak says it looks like maybe a 60s Spider-Man. Assuming Sandman. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what they're going off. All
right. Someone said his head is too big. That's what does it. Who said that? Florencio Dyer.
That's a little big.
Yeah. I love the old head with the it's like he got shot in the head with a bullet. That looks cool.
Now, if you did like a fist, like if you could fit a fist through there, that would have been fine. That would have been awesome. Like Spider-Man's fist going through it. Like if you could actually put his fist through the hole.
Hey, you might be able to take the fist off, put his forearm through, put the fist back on.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. I didn't think about it. Yeah.
I did a for my last wave of Spider-Man figures. I did a spot that would have came with the black spot with Spider-Man's hand coming out of it, like on that cover.
Yeah. Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that because I love Spot. I love the Spot. That's another.
Hopefully that figure makes it out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Awesome. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say looks like they got the idea of that second head sculpt from the T-1000 from Terminator 2.
Oh yeah.
Even French was saying he is bigger. It's just that his head is slightly oversized. Classic says the hole should have been on the meme mug face, but Bet Money Hydro Man version 2.0 is next year. Here's Paul starting troubles, just sprouting more Anakin style anti-Sam propaganda. Is that what it is now? I don't like sand. It's coarse. It's rough. It's irritating. Gets on the wrong spots. Kurt K says Hydro Man looks bigger because of the water legs, which is right. That is true. But I don't think it's no, it's not because of water legs. If you take him off, he still looks like regular Standy.
Yeah, they don't increase his height. They just
it just increases like the size, the width of him. I Am Micah says I read Silver Sable. He wasn't that big in the 90s. I swear he was.
No,
maybe I'm thinking. Okay,
no.
So I'll say this. Maybe I'm thinking of like more of maybe the way McFarlane drew him. too, because McFarlane drew him a little bit is a tad bigger as well. I don't think he was like
Sandman?
this, yeah, I don't think he was the same size.
Yeah. He drew him bigger. He drew a lot of guys bigger though.
Yeah. But this is fine. Like I said, I love it. I find I ordered 2 of these, like Ryan did, and yeah, that is true. He is pinless. No, you can still see the pins. Actually, you still see the pins on it. He still has the pinholes. He's not pinless. Maybe the arms might be, but the legs don't look pinless. Robert Diaz says, "Can Hasbro go 1 year without releasing a Spider-Man or Iron Man Marvel Legends?" With these, they're more akin to like the Spider-Man anime series retro figures, which I'm fine with that. If you're gonna release them like this, okay, I'm cool with that.
This body is not pinless. No.
Yeah.
And
sorry. Tyler said pinless arms. He meant pinless arms. Sorry,
no, that's a total reuse of the Luke Cage. Well, actually, the forms might be different because Luke Cage had short sleeves.
Yeah. I really can't tell from this picture. I know the legs are not pinless though. Let's see.
Oh, did you
his arms are pinless? His arms are pinless.
Pinless, yeah. Those are new arms. Very cool.
Did you guys collect the original '90s animated Spider-Man figures?
Yeah, the only one I couldn't have was Hobgoblin and Venom.
I had a few of them.
Brown jacket Peter Parker with his wide power stance.
Yo, I got that figure. I still have it with the camera.
Yep.
You know, man.
You held on to some good stuff, Dante.
ODC, please don't get me started on that. Please do not get me started. He said, if only we could get Cardiac, maybe one day, if they can use it.
Never going to happen.
Yeah.
Because of the name?
Yeah. Well,
no, because of the creator that created him.
Yeah.
Who was it?
I'm pretty sure it's an Eric Larson creation.
Cardiac. Which one is Cardiac?
Cardiac, he blue and white costume. He had like silver armor. He had like the bow staff.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Yeah. So Eric Larson owns the rights to that guy, huh?
Yeah, there's something like that. I pushed so many times to get him in the line, and they said it'll never happen.
Eric Larson did Dragon.
Dragon Man.
Savage Dragon.
Savage Dragon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's either the one of the top 2 longest running indie books of all time at this point.
Yeah, Bobby would be good at drawing that book. Now,
Savage Dragon?
Yeah, it's a full-on porno book.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Eric Larson turned Savage Dragon is like porn.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Hey, if you have Google, go ahead and look it up, man.
Yeah.
Does he have like a big dong?
Basically, yeah, you see everything in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on with Eric Larson?
I don't know. That's more.
I met him a few times. He holds. Have you ever seen the way he draws, Bobby?
What about the way he draws?
He holds his pencil up.
Oh yeah, he holds
down.
it really, really weird,
Like,
right?
It's like it's sticking. I can't even describe it.
Like it sticks forward instead of like back.
Yeah, exactly. And then he curves his wrist. It's really strange. He was a nice guy, though.
Maybe that's why his art's weird.
You don't like his art? I think his art.
I don't like his art.
So I want to read this from Don, who posted in the Infinity Equation group. He says, I think I mentioned this before, but last month I changed positions at my job. Now I deal a lot more with logistics and inventory. Anyway, I had a meeting yesterday that might explain how Joe's were so much easier to get yesterday. Someone on the call will explain that each year around mid-year, Target reviews the items they carry. They decide what items they want to drop and what items they want to bring in or increase. She called it a new item cut-in, and unfortunately, Target is looking to bring in more of my company's product. I'm involved in the discussion because the freight is still a disaster, and we would likely have to do air freight product, but just to fill the increased orders and the cost is way beyond what it's budgeted for. It's purely speculation from me, but maybe Hasbro was able to get Target to carry more Joe product during the review period, probably last review period if you factor in lead time. So that's interesting.
Didn't Dom post that?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dom, how do you say it?
Alex.
Chiaro.
There you
Lucia Chiaro.
Sixers have won, folks, just to let you know. Greg is super excited now. The Sixers have won.
Dom is going to be joining us at Joe Fest.
Yes.
Yeah, right on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. That is next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, coming quick. Can't wait.
Yes, cannot wait to meet these fools. I can't wait till Bobby tries to punch me in the face just for the fun of it.
No.
He's like, you. Unity. He's gonna have it's gonna be a Valorverse ring. He's like, Valorverse.
I might stunner you. I don't think I'm gonna risk breaking my hand on your face.
Look, I know this is a face that only Bobby could love. So which brings me to my other I forgot the other thing. So there may be a delay in announcing the winners since we will not be here next week.
Oh, for our photo contest,
Yes.
i.e.
Oh, yeah.
villains.
So it'll be the week after we will announce the winners for that. And we will, and thanks to Mark 2 Designs, he gave up offered up, I should say, a treble bubble and an e-web gun to the winners.
Looks good.
Wow.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, that's very generous, Mark. So first place is going to be the $50 gift card for Amazon.
Yep. Second place will be a treble bubble.
Okay.
And third place will be the e-web gun.
Nice. We got 3 winners this month. So get your favorite villain action figures out, get a good shot, and throw it up using the hashtag #IEVillains and tag Infinity Equation in it. And if you're not subscribed to the Infinity Equation on Instagram, or if you're not following, please follow, because we're almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram. I think we have like 50 to go.
Let me double check here and see, because I was just on it. I just had it up. We're at 1,000. Oh, we're over 1,000. We got 1,124.
We do?
Yeah.
Wow, that shot up quick. Okay, we're already at 1,000. Well, get us to 2,000.
So greedy.
Right. Give us 2,000. No, going over 2,000. Give us to 5,000. No. Give us to 10,000.
No. That's how many people we're following. We have 957 followers.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I was wrong. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, please do not forget. In 3 weeks' time, we will be part of hosting of Iconicon. So we will have some panels that will be on this channel. I think it's 3 panels that we'll be hosting on this channel. So please definitely go to Iconicon.
IconiconOnline.com.
Thank you.
It's going to be YouTube channels like Retro Blasting, Analog Toys, 2 Cent Toys, Ed's Retro Geek Out, Midnight's Edge, World Class Bullshitters, Toy Polloy. Tons of YouTube channels are coming together for an online convention called Iconicon. Its focus is on the 1980s and 1980s pop culture. So it's July 7th through 11th.
Can we
think
talk about the panels that will be?
I don't think we can.
I don't think the schedule has been released yet. It's not up yet on IconiconOnline.com, but stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of good panels. Like the one I'm on, I almost wish someone else was on so that I could hear someone else give their take on it. But yeah, I'll be on a panel. Well, I won't say, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There's a couple panels that will be.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be the one with Bobby.
Yeah. There's some really good topics. There's some game shows that are going to be done. Yeah, check it out. IconiconOnline.com and follow Iconicon on Instagram.
I'll give a little spoiler for the game shows. Alex
Okay.
wins.
Wait a minute, no, we gotta be like Paul Heyman. That's not a spoiler. That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
ODC.
Oh, that's right. We did miss the match tonight. It was the Hell in a Cell. They had the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, Ray versus Teeth.
Yeah.
ODC, that's me, said I must have missed my invite. No, everyone's invited.
Yeah, it's
Come
all
check it out.
online. It's all online. You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave the house for it.
Low 76 says laser pants on the Ghostbusters panel.
That'd be funny.
Hey,
but yeah,
how you doing? Thank you.
You can go to Iconicon Online and buy merch. I got one of the T-shirts It's a really cool T-shirt.
Still gotta order my T-shirt. I keep forgetting about doing that.
Yeah. We're going to dive deep, and it's not just toys. Like I said, it's pop culture. So there's going to be movie panels and all kinds of stuff. It's all based around the 1980s. So
Guess that you'll enjoy. I'm sure.
yes, there's guests.
Or your childhood shows.
And they've already announced a few guests. One of them is he designed the OG Action Force stuff.
Bob
Bobby.
Regan.
What's that?
Bob Regan.
Yes, he's going to be a part of it. What other guest is there? Well, check it out.
Send it up right there. So I kind of will be awesome.
Yes.
That's all you need. It's going to be awesome. Just watch. Just watch. Just be ready and willing and watch it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, like I said, follow the Instagram and turn on notifications for it because I'm sure you'll get all the notifications for every panel.
You were saying we did not cover the Black Series reveals from yesterday.
You're right, we didn't.
All right, we covered this real quick.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about the Captain Rex that they're re-releasing with like a poncho and a hood for $30 at Walmart that sold out immediately. But they're also putting out one of the Utapau troopers. That's the Walgreens exclusive. And
the one that come on the POTF2 card backs.
Yeah, those three are the Han, Luke, and Greedo are coming out on the Power of the Force 2 retro, or I guess that is retro now. Retro cards.
Damn, man, I remember those
from 1994, 95.
So excited after like a good 10 years or so.
Too far down. Go back up. Yeah, click on Han because they're doing the digital face deco. But it doesn't. It's still not there, man. That doesn't look like Han. And like Michael said on a thread earlier, he still has that giraffe neck. I think it was Michael.
He does. He does have giraffe neck.
Like the face,
it's the hair. Well, no, it's the face too.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the face.
Look, man, look. This is Jurassic Park action figure right here.
I mean,
Solo Lapalorus.
It's not egregiously bad in my opinion, but it's like, is it worth the is it worth it to buy it again if you have the first one? I don't know.
No, because look how that's bad. Because that collar compared to this, he doesn't have that. His neck should not be that long.
Well, that picture is a promo photo. That was not what he looked like in the movie.
Right.
His hair was
but still, like
it was a costume test.
Yes.
Photo.
Like he's trying to he's trying to be Mr. Fantastic for the next Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah. Like maybe you could Dremel out his head a little bit so it sits lower on the ball peg, but you lose articulation, you lose range of movement when you do that. But also, these are $27 on Hasbro Pulse. 27, and it's a re-release, and it comes with less accessories than the original one did.
Oh wow, yeah.
The original one came with an extra set of hands, and it came with his Hans blaster, the one that was designed after the German Mauser, I think. Wasn't the Mauser?
Yeah.
The one they built it on? Yeah. And then Luke is still, I mean, they've never got Luke 100% right. And this is like another digital, face print, and it's still not quite there. The hair color is much better than the original, which was yellow. So I guess if you want these, you want them for the retro cards. Greedo looks great. Again, it looks like they put a little bit of a wash on him this time, maybe. Still looks a lot like the original release, but if you're an in-package collector, if you have nostalgia for those 1995 card backs, then I guess these are good pickups. But man, $26.99. Ouch.
Yeah. Was the original release of Luke soft goods?
Yes, it was. And the soft goods again.
Greedo's vest, was that also soft goods?
No, that's a rubber piece, I think. Okay. Yeah. That's a soft plastic. That's almost a straight repack. Like there might be some paint updates, but I mean, it's a cool figure. It looks like Greedo. It's accurate. But
Yeah.
oh, Plunderling said they're getting the Greedo. Yeah. Let's see. Dom, what's his last name?
Chiharo.
Nice. We got Plunderlings listening to the show. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, they were here, I think, last week.
Yeah.
But Dom Lucia Chiaro, he said, worst part of that, Luke, is the bathrobe. Yeah, the soft goods aren't good on that thing. I think I would rather have like a plastic robe, you know, or just like all sculpt. Or maybe just like from the belt down, have it be soft goods, because it does look very bathrobe-y on him.
Yeah, you know, you had the 3 3/4 Star Wars figures, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember that Grand Moff that was like that? He was all plastic, but the little skirt part of his thing was soft goods.
Yeah, the Tarkin, I think I still have it. Yeah. It's that Luke needs in my opinion, needs a full rehaul, all new sculpt, you know, new. I mean, he looks like Jerry Seinfeld from that episode. You know, I don't want to be a pirate. That one, you know.
Sorry, real quick. Did you read the super chat? Sorry,
I didn't. No.
You can. Real quick, Andrew Ness new to the podcasting, new to your podcast, big fan. Just had a quick off-topic question for a chance of Mr. T joining the Action Force line. Sorry if it's been discussed before.
Nope.
Mr. T.
Thank you, Andrew. You will find out who the celebrity that is joining Action Force
next Saturday.
There will be a better chance of this girl right here joining Action Force. You know, serious question. I know, like, NECA does, like, Universal Monsters and things like that. If someone did a line of 6-inch Britney Spears figures in their different outfits, do you think it would sell?
Yeah, I'd buy it. I don't even like Britney Spears. I'd buy it. That's cool.
I'm thinking I can do $1 or $2.
Yeah.
Different outfits that are secondaries. Different head sculpts. I think I'm onto something here.
Really, what I want is the New Kids on the Block from the Hangin' Tough video.
Yeah, I'll probably buy those before I buy Britney Spears. Or Donnie Wahlberg. Feel the vibration.
Hey, did you see him on Masked Singer?
We should all do that and then watch Steel Magnolias afterwards.
No.
Oh my God. No, we're not watching Steel Magnolias. No. Not so you can reminisce about your childhood. Like, this is a great movie. No.
Yeah. Tony and Mark Tac are saying bring back the super buff Luke from the original.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if they made that.
The He-Man Luke. Yeah. They even made the Stormtrooper super buff, like his armor was all poking out.
They made Obi-Wan super buff.
Yeah, all of them. Vader, they were all just jacked.
Until people started complaining.
There you go. Rob Plastic say, oops, Bobby did it again.
I would like to find out whose idea. I think it's been discussed before, like who at Kenner was like, oh, let's make him super buff like He-Man.
It was because, no. There was some kind of popular figure line that had, maybe it was He-Man. Some heroic figure where they were overly muscular and they were like, we should do that because kids today that's what they prefer their action figures to look like. I can't remember what the line was though.
They were very wrong. Although I will say, when those figures first hit the shelf, man, that's what got me like to go from a kid playing with toys to being a collector. Was that line? Absolutely, man.
So it started with G.I. Joe Extreme because they saw the X-Men figures. The X-Men figures were buff superheroes.
Right.
They were selling really well, so they made G.I. Joe Extreme buff. And then I believe G.I. Joe Extreme was being handled by Kenner after Hasbro bought them. So they just had that mentality of just doing superhero stuff. So they followed it up with Star Wars.
Yeah.
I believe that was accurate.
Chris Simpson asked, did anyone ever push for Dolph movie Punisher figure?
No. I feel like that's something like the Fantastic Car. It's like there's such a small amount of people that would ever want that.
Breaking Dante's heart.
So
no, it doesn't matter. I want a Luke Gossett Jr.
What a
figure.
Fantastic Car.
Like, Dolph Punisher. It's like, who did anyone see that movie? Like 5 people. So,
I've seen it.
I still haven't seen it.
Was it straight to video?
Yeah,
straight to
It
video.
was.
Yeah.
It was rated R. You know,
Yeah,
naked in the beginning and the end of it.
I mean, it was a hard movie to probably sell at that point in time.
Did we cover all the Black Series for Ewan? I think
I
we
think
got
so.
the Walgreens exclusive Utapau Trooper. We got the re-release Captain Rex with a couple extra accessories for $30. Oh, and then the they've already repainted the Crosshair from the Bad Batch in his Imperial armor. So they just took, they took Crosshair, right? The sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm getting that right. Yeah, Crosshair. They painted him in all black for his Imperial uniform for the show. And I think that one is also a Walmart
exclusive as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too many Walmart exclusives for me.
Oh, Paul Hughes said that Punisher movie is on YouTube if you want to check it out.
What's not on YouTube? Silverhawks is on YouTube, but some of us, don't want to look it up. Don't want to take the 5 seconds to look it up.
I'll tell you. Apparently, the He-Man trailer, because we got demonetized for showing that last week.
Right, sure did.
And we didn't even play the sound, and they gave us a copyright. Not a. We didn't get a strike, but it was something.
It's edited out, so it's at this point.
Yeah.
Fucking Kevin.
So if you did miss, if you when you go back and watch last week's episode, you're like, oh, what's going on? Yeah, that's the reason why it's edited, because of the He-Man trailer.
It's the special edition version of that show.
Yep. So those of you that saw it live, you're one of the lucky few.
Right.
Ryan Sweeney has a question
It
for
says,
Bobby.
it says, Bobby, will the new Action Force celeb be at the after party? Tell Matt Best hello from me.
If that's who you have your money on, good luck.
Oh, that actually, the show that you were on, Call to Action show, Ryan, wasn't he like the number one choice for?
Yeah, someone.
It
It might have been Sweeney that threw out Matt Best, and then I threw out Stone Cold, not knowing that Bobby said it's not a wrestler.
Yeah.
Because people do that too. Some people do that. Just throw it as like, no, it's not that person, and then they turn around like, it is that person.
Well,
I wanted to be that person.
I went with Stone Cold because, and look, Bobby doesn't tell me nothing, but he did. I guess you said on the show one time that it's not a wrestler, and I totally forgot about that.
If it's Stone Cold, you know what's going to happen. People going to lose their shit, and things are going to start not getting.
All right, listen. It's not Stone Cold because he's locked up with Mattel. Not Stone Cold. So
I know who it is.
I'm just giving you guff about it.
Look. Let's just drop the speculation. We're gonna find out in a week.
I believe Fixer does a countdown. I think it was 8 days today, so it's like 7.5 days. At
We
this
got
point.
8 days, guys. We're gonna find
8
out. It's gonna be
days.
awesome.
Right, we're going to find out just when everybody else find out. So
But I'll give you a hint. It's on Bobby's T-shirt right now.
Oops.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I love the people like putting out like female votes, and it's like, guys, females don't come till series 2 or series 3.
Yeah,
It's the series 2 figure. Pay attention.
Yep.
It's the IE soldier. That's it. It's a Finny Equation soldier. It's a made up character. It's not even a celebrity. It's just a made up character.
It's Julia Roberts from Steel Magnolia.
Oh God,
the hooker. We're gonna have a hooker in Action Force. Does Richard Gere show up?
I would end the line before I put Julia Roberts in the line.
Does the Richard Gere Action Force figure come with a gerbil?
Hold on. If it's Lou Gossett Jr., I'm flipping out. I'm like, yo, that's gonna be awesome.
Listen, it's Lewis from Iron Eagle, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that. I don't care. Lou Gossett Jr. is a great actor. Louis Gossett Jr. is a great actor. And I'm sorry, that's what I forgot to do. Rest in peace, Ned Beatty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Otis.
And I forget the gentleman's name who played Zombie. He passed away this week as well.
Zombie
From Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Oh really?
Like a honey ho.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I heard about Ned Beatty. That's sad because that, those old movies from our childhood, those actors are dropping off, man. I mean, look at the first Star Wars. Look at the first Superman. Christopher Reeve is gone. Margot Kidder's gone. Ned Beatty's gone. We still got Gene Hackman for now. Sad. It's sad, man.
Otisburg.
Nice.
Very nice.
Double. You could fit 2 in there.
Nice.
Now you're gonna make me want to go play some Call of Duty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will all be. If you're at Joe Fest, we will all be there. So don't feel like you want to hide. You can always
I'm
come
not
up and
going.
say hi. You're not going?
Nah.
Okay. All three of us will be at Joe Fest. One of us has decided to drop out, but I doubt it since he has a panel on Saturday. So I doubt that one person who dropped out is not going to show up, because if he doesn't show up, there will be a riot at Joe Fest. There'll be some very.
I'm over it. I don't feel like doing it anymore.
Well, we'll get Brian Flynn to fill in for you.
See? There you go. There you go. That makes sense.
So Brian Flynn has bought Valaverse, folks. So you don't have to worry.
No,
No.
Hey, if you sell, do not sell to him.
I mean, listen, money's money, dude.
Oh,
Everybody's got a price.
Right. Everybody's got a price, dude.
I want to retire young. I want to retire.
I hope you like Reaction Action Force figures. Reaction Force.
Right?
They would have to combine the names like when Sirius Radio and XM combined. So it's like Super Valor or something
Nice.
like that.
Super 7 Valaverse.
Valor
OD
7.
ODC That's Me's going to be at Joe Fest, right on.
Nice.
Look forward to it.
All right. Let's see. So we'll be at Joe Fest next week, so there will be no show next week.
We might upload something though.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Something will get uploaded. It's not going to be a full-on show next week. Then the week after that is another show, and then the week after that is Iconicon, and then the week after that is a break. We'll be on a 1-week break. That's a lot of stuff going on in like the next 3 weeks. So
I will for sure get some clip shows up for our week off. Yeah. There'll be something, and maybe we'll put something together. You know, a video of Joe Fest or something. Maybe not a live stream. Like, it depends on the Wi-Fi, but I'm definitely getting a lot of footage. I know Dante's going to be getting footage. So, and Bobby, you're going to upload your Valaverse panel.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll definitely be taking footage.
Yeah.
Of course, Crafter says, "What is Joe Fest? Are there any chicks?" I don't know. This will be your first time going. So I have no idea.
Doubt it.
Hey Bobby, is the young girl gonna cosplay as
Pandora?
remember Pandora? Yeah.
It would be great. It would be great if she shows up again. I'll have to break the news to her that her issue is going to be adults only.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. It would be great if she comes again.
So hopefully there will be at least one chick.
And happy birthday to Art for next weekend.
Oh, happy birthday, Art.
Where's Fixer?
I think
Steel
Fixer's still
Brigade.
alive. I'm not sure.
Looks awesome, man.
You know, he might not be commenting because you're messing with his mind right now with these figures, showing these figures. So he's like, yeah, Bobby. That's what you're doing to fix it. You're messing with him. You're messing with playing games with it. Quit playing games with his heart. With his heart. And those figures. Quit playing games with.
All right, everyone. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Really? Oh, so you just gonna end the show. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it now. Well, you know what? Cancel it. Cancel everything.
Dante's just warming up for the eventual karaoke night in Augusta, Georgia next weekend. Hey, so hey,
in the after party?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a karaoke machine at the after party?
Yep. And everyone can do it except Dante.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. That's just, you know what? Knocking over tables at the after party.
I don't think there's tables there.
Oh no.
There's going to be something there I can knock over. Karaoke machine, whatever. Something there I can knock over. Does this belong to Bobby? Yeah. Boom. Knock it over.
Hey, one more question before we end from Ryan Sweeney. How long after Joe Fest will the comics and stickers be on the website, Bobby?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna need a break after Joe Fest, so I'm gonna try to get them up quick. I know everyone's gonna want them because people at the show are gonna have them. So I'd say within a week they'll be up.
go.
And Alcatraz said, "Wear y'all Raiders gear for those weak Falcon fans." I would, but you got me a hoodie, and it's going to be like 100 degrees and all that humidity.
This is
So,
milk
no.
sweat. Trust me.
But
Trust me. I'm waiting until the football season starts when I get my NFL ticket.
There
and
you
I will
go.
be in front of the TV with my Raiders shirt gear.
And I need to change the oil in my truck, so I got some new oil rags for when I do that with my Raiders hoodie.
That's why you
No,
don't say
I'm
nothing. That's why you don't say him nothing at all. You don't say him nothing at all.
Hey, he knows I'm kidding, man. I love Alcatraz
Don't say him
and Crystal, of course. Thank you, guys.
It'll make your hair drop. All right, everybody.
Ooh, Greg.
You know what, Greg? You're just
Roasted
horrible. You better be happy your Sixers won because I'll be messing with you if they lost right now. All right, everybody. We will see you in 2 weeks. Y'all stay safe, be good, and enjoy hunting, enjoy our joy.
Later.
We're the Valor Worst show on the YouTube net.
Tell the worst.